program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Welcome, everyone! Total
Dun, dun.
Tabletop. This is Horsemen of the Apocalypse season. Which season, guys? Help me out here. One. Season 1. And it's been a hot minute since we've actually played this. We had the couple weeks off for the holiday season, and then when we came back, it was our 1-year anniversary, so we did the Asylum game. Hope everybody caught that. If you didn't, it's on the YouTube. Couple weeks off. Uh-oh, somebody's...
That was me.
Kyle.
That's me. Don't worry about it.
So we are on episode 42. We were having to help remind each other exactly where we left off because it was so long ago. And I am so sorry, everyone. I totally... Oh, we got a subscriber. Oh, sword drop. Big stone. I totally missed the window for uploading episode 41. Bad llama. It's gone forever, so it's not going to be on the playlist. For anybody who missed it and was waiting for it, I am so sorry.
Blame Sean.
It is gone forever. I am a piece of shit, I know.
We still love you. It happens.
So
Jackie,
we are going
Jackie,
to...
I want you to let us know in the Discord as soon as you see this.
And how you feel.
Yes.
Tell us how you feel.
It's all my fault. I am so
Deep,
sorry.
deep down. Like,
So we will try to give the best recap we can, because whoever's watching this in the future, they were watching 40, and they were like, where's 41? I'll check out 42 to see what's going on. So this is us apologizing deeply. You will never find it. It is not there. So we will do our best to recap it, but it was almost a month ago that we played it. So maybe a little foggy. All right. So let's go through and let's... Once again, let our players say who they are, and we'll go into some announcement. If you guys notice, there's a new little thing over my head right here. We'll talk about what that is and what you guys can do with that. But first, our Season 1 players. Take it away.
Oh, I guess it's me then, right? Right? I go first? Okay, we'll just pick it up like we left off. So what's up, everyone? My name's Kyle, coming at you here from York, Pennsylvania. Even though we lost an episode, I'm still the same guy, right? I'm still everyone's favorite happy partner, Philly Shenanigan, right? I'm still here, so yeah, been a long time since we played. I'm ready. I'm excited to get back into it, see where we go. So let's get right into it and get to our next person. Go ahead, AJ.
Hi guys, my name is AJ. I play Rin in Iran. Please excuse my bad vocals right now, so I'm gonna sound a little different than usual. But I look forward to getting us back in as playing what I usually do: the wizard, the cunning, the crafty, the most important player I think in the party. So, I know I love Finley, I really do, but you know Rin's the one that makes the wheels go around.
Well, you're a voice actor, damn it. Just voice act your normal, not
Yes,
sick
I'll
voice.
just voice act a croaky female and
no,
croaky boy.
we have like saxophone player Ren tonight.
Smooth jazz, right?
Oh, yeah.
Too many.
Smooth jazz Ren.
Well, we appreciate your commitment to showing up even though you're sick. It is much appreciated.
Yeah, dude.
Let's get some snaps in the chat for Smooth Jazz Ren.
Smooth jazz, Ren.
Amazing.
I'm Dylan, and I play everyone's favorite, I guess at this point, kind of former psychopath, Kurtz Glaskin. And he's here, he's home, and we're going to see how this goes horribly wrong.
Okay. Hopefully not, but, you know,
Yeah.
everyone buckle up, just in case it gets gnarly. You never know with Kurtz. But, yeah, some good stuff has come his way, which we'll get into the recap. I don't want to go too far. All right, and last but certainly not least...
Hey everyone, my name is Connor, and I am playing Urgra, the half-orc ranger. That's it.
Short and sweet.
That's
I
it.
love it.
Was it?
All right.
Time.
All right, so the announcement everyone's been waiting for. What is the thing on top of your head, DM Steelax? That's a great question, viewer. I'm so glad you asked.
Why don't you tell us?
It's called the Wheel of Misfortune. Now, earlier, if you guys are OGs and watched all the Session 0 thing very long ago, we had a wheel. It's been updated. It's been revamped. And we were wanting something for you guys to be able to purchase with your table tokens, which is the thing on the top of their head to help them out. But we need something to use against these guys. So we reached out to the community, and you guys threw in a bunch of ideas. So here we go. Actually, because I had those things sitting for so long, I never used them. We're going to use it against one of you. So I'm going to roll a d4.
Gosh damn
And
it.
who's it
Boy,
gonna be?
I hope it's me, guys.
Finley 1, Rin 2, Kurtz 3, Urgra 4. Here comes the D4 roll, and we're just gonna see what this Wheel of Misfortune is.
Oh, it's on to Urgra.
It's on to Urgra. All right, so you as the viewers can purchase these. It's the same redeem as before. You do redeem space, the character name, underscore, and then you'll type in wheel. So I'll go ahead and type it in so you guys can see what it will look like.
God, Sean, what have you done? That's about to go insane.
Wait,
Why can't
no.
I do the heist?
Redeem.
Is this our first
Urgra
section of the
underscore.
new year too? By the way, I know we had our asylum.
Technically
thing.
not. We had the asylum.
Right.
All right, so there's
It's
a
the
little
first
teaser
HotA.
of it. Wheel
Oh,
of
gosh.
Misfortune. All
Oh,
right,
okay. I'm watching.
So we are going for Miss Urgra.
Oh,
Here
it's
we
only
go.
1,000. It's cheap.
It's cheaper than inspiration.
It is.
It is. I might be
That's
just for the
some
price.
horse shit, Sean.
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Wheel of Misfortune.
All right, so here it is. So once you guys purchase one, it will bring up this screen against whichever player it is that you're wanting to do,
Oh,
and then we will spin the wheel.
Oh my god.
Well, we can't have nice things.
This
All of these things are
is-
bad. I mean, I think
mean,
the pants
time-
falling off is the only one that's not bad.
Are you
There's-
serious?
I'll take that one.
We
There's
got
times
wild
two.
magic on the
Oh,
first
wow.
try. All right, so we got
The dark
falling
red.
prone, twisting ankle, disadvantage, half size, double size, exhaustion, pants fall off, and then we got some stat nerfs, which will be strength, dex, con, int, whiz, and charisma. So when those come up, what will happen is for probably the rest of that session, anything that comes up of that particular stat, saving throw, attack roll, whatever,
What the
will be
fuck?
at disadvantage.
What?
Finley, you can be a real boy for a whole session.
What?
Double size.
That'd be
So-
awesome.
Those
Is that
are,
what that double size means? I don't know.
Yeah, so you'll be twice.
Just in my pants.
Whatever size you are, you'll be half or double. So that is
That's
some
the
of the
only, that's the only
options.
place I need it.
Half size, you're like Baby Yoda.
But-
kind of carry
Yeah.
you around.
Adorable.
We just so happen to get the wild magic. So what that will entail is I click a macro and you're going to be casting a spell and the things will happen. So I'm actually going to hold on to that and I'm going to proc the results of it whenever I think it'll fit because we're just
Son
starting
of
off.
a bitch.
We don't even know where we're at. So
Oh,
at
great.
some time you'll see something pop up. in the-
Urgra casts
in
good
the
berries right now.
rolls.
Get out of the way.
they're always there.
It could be a nasty thing, or it could be a fantastic thing. So we will find out. So that is the Wheel of Misfortune, guys. I hope everybody loves it. Buy them as much as you want. Just make sure because when you type in, it'll say which character you're buying it for. So that's who it's going to be against, potentially ruining their entire night.
It better not be a fucking fireball there, Christ. Swear to God.
Hey, do it to me.
We could
man.
survive it at this point, at least.
I can't survive it.
So we have that magic, wild magic thing that we will pop sometime randomly. Let's get a recap, and then we'll go into what everybody's wanting to do.
Awesome.
All right. So lost episode of session 41.
Rip.
The end
I'll
of
get some F's in
day
the chat.
1 of year 6. We'd arrived at Sherfield, where Kurtz Velasquez is originally from, where his family, including his wife and his 2 children, were raised. At this point, however, Sherfield is a little bit different than he remembered. In the original timeline, the first horseman, Conquest, had arrived in Sherfield and completely decimated it, leaving Kurtz as the only survivor. However, with our intervention, Conquest was destroyed before he could get to Sherfield, so now we witness the village as he remembers it before the horsemen came. His wife, Anna, is still alive, although she was afflicted by the the plague that was brought on by Conquest, and she is bedridden. And we had put off visiting her for about 5 years, technically. A little shorter, but still 5 years. So we finally threw Kurtz a bone. We defeated a horseman, said, hey, what the hell, let's go to Sherfield. And so after a few little side quests and getting some new friends, we arrived. We found that Sherfield is a rather diverse population with a large number of wood elves. It is led by a orcish shaman named Boris. And we also learned that Kurtz has an older brother.
Yes.
That never came up, named Himmler.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice guy. Also very gruff. But tanner by trade. And Rin hater by just passion. So we discussed, we went to Anna, and Kurtz decided to lay it all out on the table. Everything about us being chosen by Alundra and by the goddesses, of us time traveling, and how the original timeline went, and how their daughters are apparently still alive and being tended to by the temple in Candoria or somewhere else. At first, his wife thought he was insane. Fair. But after showing her some proof, some evidence of our travels, she began to believe for all the good it will do us, because she will forget everything she learned at the end of the week.
Mm.
But for this week,
Wow, Connor.
That's fair. That's fair.
Way to fucking kill that joy, huh?
just laying it all out there. But on a happier note, today, the day we arrived at Sherfield, happened to be the day of a festival, that of the Yule log, them dragging a giant tree to burn as a sign of good luck for the rest of the year, presided by the orc shaman. Several of us partook, whether it be drinking, playing games, having a menage a trois in Finley's case. And good times were had by all, while Kurtz stayed home and got reacquainted with his wife. And that, unless I'm mistaken, is about everything that happened on
You
episode
guys-
41.
Yep.
It is the general gist.
Boris, you guys may or may not remember, was also, you did see him once before on your travels. It was the one who did the tarot card reading back in Candoria. That's...
Oh, way back.
Boris
when.
did that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Shoni Mac told us about that after post stream.
Oh, was I not there? Okay.
Yeah, you might have. So, just in case that was forgotten or missed, so you guys had seen him once before. It didn't dawn on you, but then the pieces come together after you guys come back. So, we had Kurtz decided to stay back and spend time with the fam. The three of you went back into town to experience some more of the Yule stuff. Finley met a couple of friends and decided to spend the night with them, those tiefling twins, the two
Twice.
So he was, I believe you were, yeah.
I went off. I came back on my tiefling throne. I was like, "Are you guys good?" And then we left again.
That's
So-
right. So Finley is AFK. We're not sure quite where he is. Probably okay, somewhere in town. But Rin and Urkra came back to Kurtz's homestead. So the three of you are there. So who wants to go first? We want to go Rogue Finley. Well, he's not a rogue, but he's rogue at the moment. Or do we want to start with the three of you together at the Kurtz stead?
I mean, I think we were ready for a long rest at this point. Just go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I
So I
think
mean,
the-
in the
I
next
think-
the next
Yeah,
morning.
I think
Oh.
the next morning, I would probably try to slip out of whatever barn or shack or whatever tiefling hut I'm in with these two.
The burrow.
Yeah, wherever we ended
A
up
yurt.
passing out, I might just try to slip out.
There was actually up this. It's not quite tall enough to be a mountain, but there's definitely tall hill, and it had this flat plateau at the top with these long blades of grass. And they brought you up there, and there was a little campfire that was snuffed out that they were able to
Oh wow,
to
Nighttime
relight.
outdoor stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you
that's
guys
spooky.
were actually up on this little hill plateau with some
Mesa.
firelight, and it looked out over Sherfield, so the Sheffield,
beautiful.
Sherfield, whatever we're calling it. So
Yeah.
you guys could actually see off in the distance, looking over the long green flame that was coming off of the Yule log that was burning through the night. So we can start your morning there. You got a long rest. Maybe I had a couple bits of exhaustion through the night, but we're able to
long rest and back off. Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
so
Yeah,
you
perfect.
guys can fully heal up, but let's start with Finley. So you're going to awaken Finley Shenanigans with two tieflings that are on either arm. They are still sleeping. You just awaken.
it.
You awoke before they did. The fire went out. It seems like maybe fairly recently. You guys stoked it up fairly heavily, throwing on lots of wood during the night. It didn't quite make it through, so you can see just a single little smoke trail. So it just barely went out. There's a couple embers. at the bottom of this little makeshift campfire. So you look over to one side. There's a tiefling girl who's passed out, and you can hear a slow. And on the other side, you look over and you just see this drool line coming out of her face. They're both out super hard, and your little halfling arms are outstretched, and their heads are laying over them. So like your arms under their necks, so they're actually kind of weighing down your.
Gotta watch out for those horns,
Exactly. So they are both sleeping. What would you like to do as you awaken to see the
All right. Well,
sun
admiring my work here of a job well done. I'm gonna try to sneak the fuck out of here and try to make my way back towards Kurtz's place. So, I'm just gonna try to sneak out. I didn't really take anything with because we left our stuff back at Kurtz's, so it's just me, myself, and I here. Can I try to stealth out of here? Get the fuck out
you
of
got
Dodge.
one on each arm, so you're gonna have to try to move those arms. So
so I'm just gonna. Well, I'm little, so I'm just gonna kind of I'm just kind of do a little baby. I'm gonna shimmy wiggle out of this.
All right. I think the closest skill would be sleight of hand because you're trying to slide the arm. So
Sure.
we'll go with that. So because you're so small, we'll go ahead and give you advantage on it. But let's see how well you can sneak out of there without arousing.
All right, first roll of the new year in the thing. But
All right.
I don't know. That's good.
All right. So which one are you gonna try to pull out from first? The snoring one or the drooling one?
Well, one's name's Cleo and the other one's name's Patra.
That's right.
Cleo and Patra.
So
I'll try
Cleo's snoring
first.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Cleo's snoring, and you're able to kind of pull it out.
All right,
it looks
one down.
like she didn't awaken. And you look over to the other one.
Yeah.
Kinda
I'm
look
not trying to keep this. I'm not trying to keep this relationship
And you
going.
start to pull the arm out of Patra, and this line of drool is kind of pooled up on your arm, and so it's kind of gross as yet. So you kind of try to pull it, and it starts to see this kind of drool streak. And as you pull it, your arm kind of taps her horns, and it's going to kind of knock her head a little bit, and you're going to see one eye kind of open up a little bit as she's kind of just looking at you, and you can see this little relaxed smile coming on her face of just
shit.
happiness.
All right. God damn it, Sean. All right. All right.
Back
Hey,
here for at least 4 more hours.
Yep. Good morning there, lass. How are you this morning? You feeling all right? You feeling good?
And she'll kind of stretch her arms out and kind of look. Oh, and she'll kind of pull up her little leather top that she had kind of pulled down to her waist. She never put it back on anymore, so she kind of like pulls it up and she looks at you and she kind of just taps her finger onto your nose, just kind of boop.
Boop. Right. Well, hey, I don't mean to. I was trying to not awaken both of you ladies here. I was going to see if maybe I should just, go get some breakfast, perhaps, and come back with. You all stay here. I'll be back. I'm going to try to slide out the rest of the way here.
Okay.
Without trying to, just going to sliding out. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Sure. So Cleo seems to be still snoring, and Patra will, she'll kind of be a little disappointed. She'll be looking at you. But
nothing to be disappointed about. I said I'm going to get breakfast. I'll be right back.
Okay. And she was actually going to flick you something that's shiny. It comes flicking towards you in the air.
I'll go to catch it.
All right. So as you catch it and you look into your palm, there's actually a silver piece, and she winks at you and says, "That was for last night."
Okay. Whoa, hold on a second here, lass. No. And I will give it back to her. No. I'm not that kind of halfling. And I'll kind of like pull my shirt back down a little bit. I'm feeling really kind of uneasy about that exchange. Be like, no. That was hopefully as fun for you as it was for me. But okay. And I'm just gonna start walking away. Just gonna start walking.
Okay.
I'll be back.
This is awkward moment where she thought you were a hooker, and you kind of thought that maybe they were just sleazy girl, So it was this kind of this moment of like realizing that you were each maybe using each other, and you're just trying to take off. So she'll kind of like she won't try to stop you. Actually, she'll be kind of caught off in the
She
moment.
thought I was a hooker from my fire dance of persuasion and passion. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna walk away feeling very awkward and uneasy about that whole situation now.
Okay.
Well, listen, Sheffield's like Lower Manhattan, all right?
Oh God. Everyone's using everyone. All right. Well, yeah. After I get out of there, that actually went a lot better than I thought it was, because I thought I was gonna have to tell
Say the L word, God forbid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. On the first morning. Yeah. So yeah, I'm out of there, and I'm gonna. As I walk away, I'm also going to cast Disguise Self on myself,
Okay.
because I'm not trying to do a walk of shame here in the morning time and have anyone see that it's me.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna look like some old beggar man. Just an old beggar man.
Okay.
Now you said Kurtz is on the outside where all the different territories, all the different farms have their own little markings and everything like that.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, once I get out to Kurtz's place, I'll drop this guy's self, but I don't want anyone to see me doing a walk of shame or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm not having that noise. Not trying to have that kind of rapport here in Sherfield, you know what I mean?
Sure. All right, so about halfway on your walk back to the Kurtz villa, I guess you could call it, you're going to notice that your ice chalk and your manacles are missing from your bag. Just
Sons
kind
of
of just
bitches.
like you're halfway back, so you could head back or you could keep going, but just kind of like while you're going through, just grabbing the toothbrush or whatever the fuck you're doing, you're just going through your bag, but you notice that the two things of ice chalk and the manacles are gone.
What bitches? Okay. Well, they won up Finley Shenanigan. They stole my fuzzy manacles. Those bitches. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not going to go back and get it now.
Okay. This
Something
is the
to
point of no
remember-
return. You're
No,
halfway.
this is something to remember me by. They can. I'll let it. Yeah, they can keep them.
Okay.
Just they'll always remember the night they spent with Finley Shenanigan. Yep. Okay, that's cool. No worries.
All right,
I'll just
so
be like,
Finley...
son of a bitch.
All right, so he's on his...
But I will also say, worth it, and then I'll just keep on.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so let's pan over to the three of you. What is everybody up to? What kind of morning have you led? Finley has not returned. He is en route, but you guys don't know that. What would you like to do?
I need to ask the question I totally forgot to ask last time. Is this the year I get my bag of holding?
Oh, I don't remember.
You gonna steal from me?
No, I just need to know if I have the bag of holding.
Was that... Let's kind of backtrack, try to figure this out. Unless Spaz, if you know, say it in the chat what year Rin got the bag of holding. But until we see if he messages anything, was that... How did you get that? Was that the thing from the magic table, or...
You just had me roll for it every time to see if I got it that year, so I don't know how you were doing it.
We'll give it a minute. If he doesn't respond, we'll just say you got it, because
Hey.
fuck it.
Because fuck.
Only took you a year.
Happy January 14th. But yeah, if he comes back and says no, it was this year, then we'll redact it. But if he doesn't say anything, you got it.
Okay, great. I'll just keep that in the mental notes right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna probably be having breakfast with Elderbaron.
Okay. What kind of breakfast you make?
Oh, it's hearty and healthy. It's definitely gonna be like, if I had time to go outside, I might have looked for some berries, maybe something nice and sweet to start with.
Okay. All right. There is lots of cherries.
That'll work.
What would... they're a little bit different, but they would be what you guys would know as cherries. They're very, very large. They're almost the size of strawberries, and the pit in them is quite large. So there is about the same amount of fruit on these cherries and the kind of cherries you guys are used to, but the pit is just a little bit larger. This area is known for growing lots of them.
Okay, I will gather as many as I can, and I will use the knowledge and I guess what you would call wisdom of the household here, probably with Kurtz's wife, and ask what's the best thing to make with these cherries, and probably make whatever she instructs me to make with them.
Okay. She would tell you that something that a lot of people in this area drink is something called bounce, which is several kind of alcohols put together, and you use cherries for the taste. Like a vodka, kind of like hard alcohol, really holds the cherry flavor really, really well.
I don't think that's a breakfast item, but okay.
It's a man's mimosa. Right?
So that is what a lot of people use them for, but they can be made into anything you would use fruit.
Yeah, cherry juice. So I'll put some of those aside for later, maybe to see if we can do that. But I'll probably take the cherries and mix them up and see if they have any flour and eggs at a farm, and maybe I'll try to make some cherry pancakes, I guess, or something like that.
Okay.
I feel a little happy, so I'll do that.
How about I make cherry pancakes this morning?
Just because my throat hurts doesn't make me retarded.
I beg to differ. And you look at your character sheet and your intelligence is down by 3 points. I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Just 6 again.
You thought it was hard to hit things now?
Magic missile is all he's doing tonight. All right. Kurtz or Urgra, what would you like to do?
I'll say that Urgra gets up at dawn.
Pirate Wobbits. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking already, Princess Pride.
Yeah.
Urgra gets up at dawn, and I think she's going to go for a run, just like to sort of do a little perimeter check, but also sort of get the lay of land, but also get some exercise. Because we haven't actually fought anything since the spiders, so she has extra energy.
Okay. So on your little jog, you'll be kind of maybe following the perimeter of one of the border markers or whatever. Something you'll kind of notice on the jog, there's this little stack of these lava rocks that are, they don't look too heavy. They're kind of very porous kind of rock. So they're maybe the size of the bowling ball, but, not that heavy. But there seems to be a small stack of them, and as you kind of observing it as you run by, it's actually 2 stacks that are kind of piled up by one of the markers that the Kurtz family logo or whatever. You'll notice that while you're running, but other than that, it's a fairly cool morning. You got that brisk air in your lungs, and it was a pretty good run.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Kurtz.
All right. Kurtz probably would have gone hunting with Himmler.
Awesome. Okay. Any particular prey of choice that you'd be looking for?
No, I think it's mostly just like deer that get in our land, or boar from time to time. But
Okay.
No bunnies?
well, yeah, Himmler's as big as Kurtz. You can't just get 2 bunnies like, oh yeah, this will feed all 8 people.
That's true. All right, so both of you know the area quite well. You know all the good hunting grounds. Excuse me. So I'm going to let Himmler aid you in this endeavor. What kind of skill check are you wanting to do? You want to do survival? Are you wanting to do, I don't know.
Survival.
Yeah, survival. Okay, so go ahead and do it with advantage because he's going to be there aiding you on your hunt.
24.
All right, so you actually find a deer, but it's going to have a full rack. One side of it is going to be very large, maybe like 6 points or so. The other side seems to be, not that ragged. The other side seems to have been broken off, so there's only about 2 points on that side. It looks like it was sheer snapped off. He seemed to be a little distressed, and it was a very easy mark, so you guys were able to take him down no problem at all and can start dragging the body back.
Do the horn breakage, does it look like natural, like stags when they fight, or does it look like something else may have caused that, like a bear or something?
Give me a nature check as you are looking at it to see if you can kind of distinguish.
Small brain time.
Yeah, here we go. I think your nature's a 0.
Oh.
All right, it doesn't look like a clean snap, and it, you know, like not a clean snap. I guess snaps would be a little rough, but it also doesn't look like a clean slice from a blade. It kind of looks very odd how it was broken off. Himmler's gonna have no idea as well. Whatever did it, it was probably very painful for the deer and kind of put it into some kind of shock, and that's kind of what you two would put together while you're hunting. That's why it was so, like, you've never found a deer that was that easy. Like, you're maybe a little bit closer than you should have been, didn't even respond to you, it almost wanted to die. But you're able to take it down and bring it back, but you don't know why it broke.
So sad.
Good to
Happy
know.
New Year.
Go hunt down Bambi, who's hiding in the bushes.
Deers that want to die.
Yeah, that's all I do for the morning, I guess. Until everyone gets back and we can regroup.
Okay. All right, so you guys can make your way back, and you two are probably... would you want to be helping him, or Himmler's very good at... I know you are too, but it's one of the things he does all the time is skinning it and chopping it up, hanging it up, drying it out, rubbing the salt, all that shit.
I mean, I'd help to the point where, like, it would be helpful, but if there's nothing else I can do, I'm not just going to stand there and stare at him.
Sure. All right, so you guys get it back, hung up, gutted. Probably at that point, he'd probably like, don't worry, I got it from here. So he's going to be out there skinning it. Going to be rubbing a bunch of the salt. So you guys got these salt bags in one of your storage. It's this very large, coarse-grained salt. And he's going to be rubbing it on there. He's going to start drying the meat out and preserving it.
Right. Real quick, so when I get back to Kurtz's, can I get back right around the time they're, like, hanging this thing up?
Yeah, you'd be getting there a few minutes after Kurtz was done, and so Himmler's going to be out there, and he's going to have this large sack of these salts, and he's just going to be grabbing it and rubbing it. A lot of it's going to be falling off, but he's going to be getting a lot of blood, so it's like salty bloodness everywhere.
So Kurtz, hey Kurtz, Glatskin, do you hear me? Hello.
Am I still there?
No, you had walked off and went back inside.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's Himmler. Yeah, Himmler was doing it.
So I walk around there, I'm like, so I see Himmler with this deer, and there's like all this blood on the ground and shit.
Yep, all the guts were pulled out and stuff, and
yeah, right. I'm gonna come
large sack of salt.
Oh, Himmler, it's you. Oh gosh, what are you doing there? I'm gonna like kind of turn my head a little bit, be like, where's Kurtz?
And he'll be laughing, and he'll point to the house as he resumes. You can see him flicking around this pretty ornate filleting knife, and the handle is made out of, it looks like maybe elk antler.
Yeah, I don't see any of that. I'm not looking.
All right. Fair enough. All right, yeah.
Where's Kurtz at? I need to. Well, maybe I can ask you. Do you have anywhere to wash up or anything like that? I just need to kind of clean up myself a bit here, like a shower or anything. Or...
There is actually a well, which he'll point to, which is right kind of just northeast of the front entrance.
Right. So as he's pointing at everything, but like, if you're pointing at anything, just to let you know, I'm not actually looking where you're pointing. So, and I'm gonna like look up because I'm guessing by now he's pointing. I see the deer. Oh, nope. Please just tell me where to go. I don't do well with blood and things.
And it is right.
I'm not looking up at the screen, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
The screen.
You would have saw it when you came in the first time.
Oh wow, that's super tiny.
You're killing me, Finley. Yeah, it's this little one right here. Yeah.
All right, yeah. If you could just, I kind of feel like you're not really picking up what I'm putting down here. I don't want to look. Could you just maybe just tell me, down around the shack or something, or where am I?
Sure. Yeah, he'll guide you right to it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna walk over to the where is this now? I zoomed in a little bit. Oh, the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have soap on me, which is super fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start to just, I guess this is where we take baths at. Sure. I'm going to take a bath, and I'm just going to wash off last night's, tieflings are dirty. They're dirty birds, man.
Is he
They're
taking
dirty.
a bath in the well?
Yeah.
Don't take a bath in my well.
I did. I asked where to take a shower at, and he pointed me towards the well, so that's where I'm going.
All right,
Let's-
and about this
Get the
time,
fuck out of my well!
Urga,
Yeah.
you're going to be getting back from your run. So as you're coming down the cobblestone path, you're going
Finley,
to see...
what are you doing?
There you go.
I'm trying to clean off. The Hemler guy told me I could take a bath here. Is this the bath, right?
No. People generally like go to the river or something. I imagine they don't want soap in their drinking water, or halfling whatever is on you.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Halfling whatever is probably a better description of what's actually going on down there. Okay, anyway, so okay, where am I supposed to go?
Well, you can grab a bucket and like sponge bath.
And Urga says that.
Glamour bards don't sponge bath themselves. So.
Christ,
Fin-
Sean.
Finley, if you want, and you notice that she is she's like glistening with sweat herself after her run. I was just gonna go over to the river and take care of myself there.
Sure, that's fine. I'm just doing. I don't want to be rude. I was just told to come over here to wash up. What's all right? Well, whatever that. You went on a run, and I'll see you sweating. You went on a run or something there.
Yeah.
Oh, you look good. You got a nice little glisten going on there. You look all right. Where you saw a river on the way? I don't recall seeing a river, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a river in Sherfield.
There's
a
there's a creek.
There is a river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, lead the way. I'll follow you then. I don't know why he told me to go take a wash in their drinking water. That's weird.
Who knows? Let's go. And I'll lead Finley to the river, and we'll. All right. Are you gonna be weird about this, or can I actually like undress?
Is that really a question? Is that really a question you're gonna ask Finley? Finley shenanigans?
I mean, what do you mean by be weird about this, sort of girl? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not picking up what you put down there.
Window shopping only, Finley.
Are you gonna be okay with me getting mostly unclothed to wash?
She's underage, Finley.
I mean, absolutely.
He raped a nun.
We're. It's the past. The past is in the past, Kurtz. No,
It's the
no.
future, actually.
I mean, well, technically, yeah. Gosh damn it. Time jumps are weird. All right. Which is odd because how old is that nun right now? Anyway, that doesn't matter. All right, so,
I
She's a
digress.
I mean, Urgra, you're a beautiful woman and everything. I just,
Finley, I'm basically asking if you're gonna be uncomfortable or not. That's the
but
question.
we're part of a team, Urgra. I'll be fine. I don't.
Great. Takes off her top.
Holy shit! Okay, sorry. And I'll like put my hands.
She has like some bandages across binding her breasts, and like she still have like some sort of undergarment covering like her bathing suit parts. But otherwise, yeah, she'll just go put it on the bank and then jump in the river.
We do have a disclaimer that says
right,
language,
yeah.
So.
Right.
But bathing suit parts is fine.
So,
Aren't you a medical scribe?
I am, and that's what we use for our pediatric patients. Okay.
I mean, if anything, Urgra, I guess the real question is, are you going to be okay with me getting,
Finley, have you
declothed here?
forgotten when I stripped you and threw you out into a hallway? Do I need to
Well,
do it more often?
I had sort of up to this moment, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up again. All right, okay, fine, and I will go ahead and do my thing, and I'll take my soap in. And
All right.
I wish I had a rubber ducky, but I don't. I only have soap.
Yep, minor illusion.
All right, so Urgra,
That's true. No,
The
I
water
didn't think of it.
is
I didn't think of it.
cold.
God damn it.
in
I
Finley's
can't conjure
defense,
the
the
ducky.
water is very cold.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd be minor illusioning that.
Just a little shamrock.
It affects me none. Yeah, just a little.
The minor illusion. that's
Instead
all
of
it
a fig
needs.
leaf. It's a shamrock. Yep, I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. I was thinking of something.
Amazing.
I was thinking of something to do with my penis area, but yeah,
Oh,
shamrock.
close.
I like it. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Amazing. All
Is it
right,
like
so
a regular sized one? So like.
No, it's definitely overly proportioned for the area. Just be like, don't act like you're not impressed.
we need some fan art of this, guys.
Urgra, dare you make an investigation check to see past the illusion?
No, I'm not looking at his dick
Sure.
area.
She's going in to bathe. Completely professional. Cleanliness
Finley-
is next to godliness, they say.
Finley, do you want to pass the soap?
Sure. I have another bar of it if you need it, or you just want to use this one.
What happened to that whole we're teammates thing? Or
Okay,
what-
we'll throw it over towards her. See if she catches it.
Oh no.
Okay.
The slippery bar of soap goes into the river.
Sleight of hand, probably disadvantage because it's freaking soap.
Sure, I wasn't gonna pose anything, but you can go ahead and make any rolls you like. I love it.
Eric,
Leave it to
that
the dice.
is a 13.
What's the DC, Kyle? I don't even know. This is your
Oh
roll.
yeah, I was only gonna make it like a 10.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You know.
I was thinking like a 10, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, she almost drops it, but then she catches it. I'd be a little more careful with things that are yours if you don't want them to get lost.
Oh no, I got plenty of bars of soap. In my experience, it's usually good to just keep a couple bars around. You never know what you're going to be washing off. And I'll
Scrub
just go
off that
back to-
herpaderp.
Yeah. Speaking of, what are you washing off? Did you find any new friends, or was the twins enough to satisfy you? And she starts washing.
Finley, give me a Constitution saving throw real quick while you're answering.
Oh, for fuck.
Finley STDs.
A con saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous.
Oh.
That's
A 9.
All right, so go ahead and answer. But as you are bathing yourself, you're starting to notice an itch.
Oh god damn it.
That's really quick.
That's some quick tiefling
It's
germs.
the tiefling strain. It's too powerful.
No, I had a pretty nice night actually. Those girls were a pretty fun time. I just, I've been with tieflings before, and they're just you just like to just wash that off right away. So
Finley, what's your hand doing?
I'm like nothing.
It's like
I'm
not
trying-
stopping
Yeah.
scrubbing. As he's just casual conversation, still scrubbing, the bubbles are coming up to the surface.
I think it's clean, Finley.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, that area's clean now. I should probably stop scrubbing it.
Finley,
Oh.
Oh God. Okay. Finley, do you need me to take a look down there?
I'm going to look around. No. I'm fine, Urga. I appreciate it, but I think I'm okay. I feel better now that I cleaned off a bit. I feel good. How are you feeling? You feel all right?
I'm feeling fine.
Do
Although
you
you
use the bar of
notice,
soap?
you notice she is walking as she says it's upriver of you.
That's probably smart. It's probably a good idea there. Good thinking. No, I just it's been a while since we really kind of cleaned off anyway, so I figured this was as a good time as any. But all right, so I'm just gonna.
You're still scrubbing.
I did okay. I am, aren't I? It's
very itchy.
it'll be fine. Yeah,
very
it'll be
itchy
fine.
feeling.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's your bar of soap now officially.
Okay. I'm gonna start to just walk back out, and I'm gonna prestidigitation myself off like this. Can I get some of the water off and think about burning my clothes? Just think about it.
All
I'll
right.
probably put them back on.
Amazing. All right, so you two are finishing up bathing at the water. We got Kurtz and Rin back at the homestead. Kurtz, you're coming in after the kill. Rin said he was eating some cherry pancakes with Aldebaran. What would you guys like to do?
Aldebaran.
Aldebaran.
Yeah.
We can fast track at any time, or if you guys are having fun, we can drag it out. Whatever you guys want to do.
I don't really have anything.
Would you like some pancakes?
Fuck is a pancake?
It's a very flat cake-like substance with usually some fruits or berries inside. With sometimes you occasionally drizzle something sweet on top. It's just
Anybody want a
it's a-
peanut?
It's a cake that doesn't have a rising agent to it.
Kurtz just stares at it, fucking eats it. Yeah, I got a
Okay.
whole deer out back, right?
Well, why? We already had venison last night.
Just walk away.
Does not compute. Why more meat? That's a dumb question.
Kurtz, let me know when you're ready and we'll be able to head out. I'll tell Famine that we'll be ready to go.
Yeah. About that.
What, did something happen to Famine?
In Kurtz's mind, something could happen to Fabian. No, I don't think so. But we might not be leaving just yet.
Is something wrong?
No. I have seen my wife for the first time in 15 years. For a handful of hours. And would like a little more time than that.
Oh, you need some time to enjoy the moment.
Well, the way I see it, if we come back here anyway, we have to go through the whole introductory and explanatory thing again. That being said, until I find my daughters, I really don't have a reason mission-wise to come back.
Well, we have a dire problem about the world ending. Just because you killed one horseman doesn't mean there aren't more that could come and kill everyone you love.
Yes, that is why, at least for this period of time that we have been sent back, I would like to spend a little more time here.
All right. How much more time do you need?
I don't need any. If we have a pressing matter that needs to be taken, then we should leave as soon as possible. I'm asking this more as a favor than a demand.
Well, I can ask Urgra and Finley, and they'll let me know, I suppose, if there's any urgency other than the ones that we've already committed to. Do you want me and Elder Baron to step outside? Do you need some privacy with your wife?
No, not at all. Nyland's here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to take Nylan away? Do you need some privacy with your wife?
No, that won't be needed. There's also, we need to discuss our next move anyway, and I'm sure when Finley finds his way... Shit, can he find his way back? Nah, I'll be fine.
Urga's with him. Oh yeah, they don't know that. That's right.
Well, I mean, Urgra just said she went out for a jog. She should be back sometime soon.
Oh, well, maybe she'll find Finley, and if she doesn't find him, we need to look for him soon.
All right, fine. We'll wait for Urgra, and then if Finley hasn't arrived, we'll go find him.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Okay.
These are very good. Would you like another?
And eventually, your brother is going to be bringing off a fresh cut of the sirloin section, which is Anna's favorite. So he'll be bringing it on the table, so someone else can prepare it while he goes back out there to cut. But that has always been her favorite cut, and when he brings it in, you'll know exactly what it's for, Kurtz.
Girls will just sort of silently nod, thank him, and begin preparing that while I wait for Urgra and Finley.
Perfect. Okay. All right, Urgra and Finley, you guys have finished bathing up. Anything else you guys would like to do?
See a doctor.
Walk back.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So eventually, all four of you will be grouped back up. Is there anything in particular you guys want to do, or just fast track? You're saying you're wanting to spend some time here. Do you have a time frame of how much time you'd like to do, or does anybody want to do anything specific? Or
Look, it looks like Kurtz wants to spend a little time here in his homestead. What do you think?
I mean, that doesn't seem like too big of a deal. We had that one thing for the temple, but Famine, are you able to do that magical, like, contact other people far away thingy? Famine.
oh, I'm sorry. I totally missed that. I thought you said Finley. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Famine has kind of gone off on her own for a while. She said she has some
Shit.
some
You
things
know,
to take care of.
At worst case scenario, I mean, even if she can't, I mean, she's the one that kind of hoobly booped us out here, right? Could she just go? Actually, speaking of which, Kurtz, how long did you want to stay here? I don't think that's necessarily out of the realm of possibilities here of us letting you hang out with Mrs. Kurtz for a while. I mean, if you plan on staying a couple days, we can always just have her. If she can't communicate magically, perhaps she could just bibbity bobbity boop back, and then bibbity bobbity boop back another day when we're ready to get out of Dodge, as they say, or Sherfield.
Well, I was only asking for another day or two, but you might want to check with Boris. He's knows something of magic. I believe it's a little different than yours, but he may be able to do whatever spell you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I believe Kurtz, you've been more than patient here, as mentioned before about us, trying to get back here to see the missus. So I don't think it's asking much at all for us to hang out a couple more days so you can spend some quality time. I don't think that's asking much at all. I'll look around the group as I say that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
As long as we can mention and tell them that we'll be delayed a little bit, I'm sure they won't mind too greatly.
Sure. As you guys are trying to figure out a plan, you can ask around. Boris can help you with the sending, so you guys can notify who you're trying to notify and what are you trying to tell them.
Probably. I've forgotten his name.
Caldivar?
Caldivar. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to know who. Have you met Caldivar before, Boris, or have you met Tavaria? Have you met anyone in the temple?
He would have met Tavaria, and actually would have met Caldivar. Yeah.
Oh, even easier.
Yeah.
Tell them that the party of adventurers who is going to lead them to the Stone Giants has been delayed. We'll say 2 days. We'll meet them at the Red Dragon Inn in 2 days.
Okay. Okay. That works for me. Let's see. So you would have left the message. He would have sent it. If you guys are going to spend 2 full days here?
Yep.
Okay. In the other time, if you would come back to town, so he would have heard back and got a little bit of details. Boris would have. So he's going to tell you a little bit back from Caldivar what they said. So this is going to be like third-hand information. He didn't write it down. It's just going off his memory. So it's just going to be the gist of what was said. Apparently, there was a General Scion. He heard about some cavern and scouted it out. It was something for future Revenant training grounds in the future. While he was there, he ran into some stone giants, and that's kind of how he learned about them in there. So part of the information was relayed to Tatiana. She didn't hear where they were. They're willing to wait for you because you guys will be their guides, but something about General Scion and future Revenant training ground, that's what Caldivar would have told him to tell you.
If it's sending, they can respond right away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the response.
Right, so that was later the response came, and then he heard it, tried to remember as best he could, and then he told you later the next time you saw him over the couple days. Okay. Okay, so let's do 2 days.
I really don't know I really don't know what else we would be doing.
Totally fine. And
there is one thing. There is one thing I would have been doing at some point.
Hit me.
This festival is it a week-long festival?
Mm-hmm.
It's as long as that log burns.
Okay. So maybe on the night before we're about to leave, I would have gone down to the party. Everyone's party, drinking, having a great time, watching logs burn and shit. And this is Kurtz's hometown, right? We gotta start trying to spread the word of the Glaskin, right? The mighty Glaskin as he is, right? So probably, I said earlier I was working on a song, but I haven't really quite gotten it right yet. But by the end of this night, before we're about to leave, I think I got it about right. So I would have got out my bottle of Alika after the drinks went a little bit, and it would have went a little something like this. If I could read my own handwriting.
Hey Sean, is this stream recording?
It is streaming. I'll make sure to upload it. Okay.
Okay, so it would have been like, remember I was like, no one. I was trying to hum it. I had a little thing going. I think I got some pretty decent lyrics, so I would have been like, No one fights like Glasgow, no one drinks like Gaskin, no one writes Kurtz was here in blood like Gaskin. He swings his Swyhander, it's intimidating. He's my best bud, he's Glaskin.
When I was a lad, I had 4 dozen eggs. Amazing.
I killed 3 dozen deer.
Now I'm at home finally seeing my wife. Amazing.
Yeah, so by the end of that second night, before we're about to leave the next morning, I would have sung the legend of Glaskin to all of his Sherfieldians. Yeah.
Legend.
Amazing. That's
No one fights like Glaskin. Yeah, there you go. That's for you, buddy. All right, that's it. That's all I was gonna do. That's all I had.
Amazing.
What's the general reaction since Kurtz is a mild-mannered farmer? It's like, look at all the things he killed.
He's probably talking about his brother.
That's probably right.
That's fair.
Well, I did say in the song, no one writes Kurtz was here in blood like Glaskin. So just saying.
That is true. That is true.
He swings his Swyhander. It's intimidating. He's my best bud. He's Glaskin. Okay, anyway, that's all I was doing that day.
That's amazing. I wish I had a best friend like Finley.
You just gotta let him hide underneath your armor while you're getting hit by things, and
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Outside that, he's a great guy.
Little squishy.
Amazing.
But in an adorable way. Squishy and adorable. Anyway, that's all I had. I don't know what you guys have, but I was definitely wanting to do that.
Rin is going to spend time with Elderbaron. He is going to catch up, probably do a lot of moments where it's going to be going out into like nice, pretty places in nature,
Sure.
and just kind of have a few one-on-one moments. And then during the time when he's not doing that, he's also going to try to pester Famine a little.
Okay.
And see if he can maybe coax a chance to look at her spell book again and see if maybe there's something you can copy.
Nothing at this time, but she's definitely open to something in the future. So she's leaving that open-ended. Aldebaran, on your guys' times doing whatever, checking out nature, seeing all the beautiful sights. He's actually going to, from time to time, you're going to see him kind of whittling something. But then I'll kind of put it away, like when he notices you noticing it. But many times over these couple of days, just during, this is all downtime, but just during downtime, you're going to see him kind of whittling it over by the fire at night or whatever.
Can I try to be sneaky and have Orion come in and kind of perch in a nice position where he can just scoot like a bird and just get a good eye on it?
Absolutely. So as it's getting more and more complete. At first, it's kind of hard to tell because it's just chunks gone. But eventually, it looks like his mount and its original like flying horse form. So he's been whittling that down for you, and when you guys are going to part way, we're kind of fast tracking, kind of not. So whenever it is that you guys part ways and she teleports you out, that is when he's going to actually give it to you. So it's going to be this little wooden, hand-carved little figurine for you.
My brain is mentally just going on. Is there any way I can make this a quantum item? Can I make this a quantum item? Can I make it quantum? Is there anything that we can do to make it last? If he puts it in the bag of holding, does it stay permanent? He's doing thoughts like that. Does Rin have any hope of this being a permanent item?
Give me an intelligence check as you're trying to ponder.
God.
big brain time. Come on.
Yeah, big brain not so good at this.
Come
level.
on, roll for Whittle.
Okay, I'm gonna use inspiration for that.
Attaboy.
I want to know.
Come on for Whittle.
Inspiration used up.
Oh, better 15.
All right. So as you are trying to contemplate how this could work, it is completely eluding you, which would be very, very, very frustrating.
Oh, you bastard.
Whether or not you give up on this endeavor is up to you, but at this time you can't figure it out, but you are more than welcome to try to figure out some other way of making this thing be able to come with you. But as you're kind of just through time, Rackron, it's any kind of way of making this come with you is eluding you. Since every other thing that's mundane like this, you guys have not been able to take.
Swallow it.
Question. Did was Alundra's staff, was that quantum based, or was her underwear or the garments quantum based?
Both of those items are.
Was I able to take her underwear? Oh, that's
Well,
right.
it's a nighty, but yeah.
Yeah, the nightgown.
It's a moo. Yeah.
That's right.
You're welcome.
I rolled for that. That's right. That's right. I still have that.
Do I notice that Finley still has those items?
I wear them every night before I go to bed. Yes. No, I don't. No, I don't.
He just brings them out very gently and like smells them for a second.
That's so creepy.
Like my adventure sense.
Okay, like for instance, does still Urgra have the staff, the Alundra staff?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have saw that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She always has it on her.
That is mundane, I guess, to a degree. But did I see Finley have the other part?
The moo.
No, I definitely keep that thing under wraps.
Okay, all right. Well,
I have
That's-
no idea what you're talking about right
Superstar.
Draped across my face.
yeah, so I will cherish the gift, of course. But I'm going to then, after I have a moment and everything where I can see that there's a time where I can maybe sneak over to Urgra, I'm going to ask Urgra real quick. Urgra, could you please tell me something? Is there a way that you made the staff of Alundra follow with us on our time skips? Because I really would like to keep this, but I have no idea how to secure its passage across the time flow.
I mean, I always kind of assumed it was because, it's made by Alundra. I mean, you might have a better chance of asking Kurtz. He carries that freaking box through time and space. Maybe just put it in the box.
Well, I assumed that the box was with him ever since the beginning, and he just had never depart from him.
Since birth.
It was a hell of a delivery.
Congratulations, it's a boy and a 25-pound chest.
It's a box.
It's his mama's laying there dead.
Oh, there's a kid. Yeah. Oh, God. There's a kid in here.
He was in those chests.
Buy it at a pawn shop, open it up, and they go, shit.
There's a baby in here.
It's like Storage Wars, but they got you.
By law, we have to keep him now.
He's a foundling.
Hey, woodwork with
Foundling
the
law.
merchant background. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you can try and tie it to the staff if you want, or you can, my bow seems to be traveling pretty well.
Well, you had that with you in early days, didn't you?
No, I just got this new one.
Oh, well, that one I
makes
can
my
absolutely
arms.
understand. No. Yes, I understand. That one is absolutely a magically infused item. It has some connection to at least enough of the energies to allow it to remain with us. But I don't know if all mundane things will stay. That's why I was a little, hesitant.
The only thing
To
that
lose
would, the only thing that you could think of at the moment, you can keep trying, Rin, would be your book. The things you writing into it seems to be quantum. Any changes and additional things, a picture of that, or if maybe you could figure out something, but that's the only thing you could think of is like, if you drew what you're seeing or imprinted it magically or something, but that's the only thing that's come to mind.
There's one thing you can try, and Urga reaches into her bag and pulls out the crystal that Alundra gave us. I mean, she has never answered us before, outside of the little void place, but if you want to try and ask a favor.
Well, all right. Maybe perhaps I'll take the crystal to a moment and go kind of in a little quiet space where I'm not looking too crazy as I talk to a crystal.
Okay.
Sitting down with it, just
Just
My
rub
precious.
the crystal on the thing. Come on. I don't know if it's working.
Just keep doing it, Ren. You'll get there.
But I will slowly, quietly ask if there is any way, if she can hear me, and if she could show me a sign, or at least in any way give me this one tiny favor of letting me keep this gift from Hildebaran.
Interesting. Okay. Give me a religion check.
God damn it, I knew it was coming.
It's religion. It's intelligence.
Yeah. 60.
All right. So this means a lot to you, and you have this intimate moment with the crystal, and you're trying to have this conversation. So the thing about faith, believing, I'm not going to tell you guys where you stand on the goddesses or anything like that. That's something you can make up for yourself. But a lot of that stuff is stemmed from just feelings and what you might be feeling in a certain moment. You didn't hear an answer, which is disappointing. But you're still going to walk away as you come back and return. You're going to feel maybe that you were heard. You don't know for sure, but the feeling that you have is you were heard, and you're still somewhat hopeful, but no answer.
Okay.
Does that
fine.
make sense? You can make of that what you will, but
Sure. Ren's gonna just be a teeny bit precautious, a little bit, just because after that he tried, and he's like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm taking things in my own hands just to be safe.
sure.
So he's gonna go off to his side, because he only needs 4 hours of rest. So for the other part, what he's gonna do, he's gonna carefully select pages in the tome that he doesn't necessarily care too much about, or parts where he can easily take away, rip them out, and using some conjuration and other means to his disposal, he's going to take some water and some adhesive, and he's going to start paper macheing around the sculpture that he made, and he's going to make a paper mache coating around it. So in
Okay.
case if it disappears, the paper mache should still be intact.
Amazing. I love it. Okay.
And I'll put that in my bag of holding, which I now have.
Okay. Sure.
God bless the bag of holding.
You're a good person. All right. Anyone else?
I have one thing. How's your Russian accent there, Sean?
Oh, terrible.
We're gonna try. So Urgra's gonna go up to Boris.
Oh,
Probably,
yeah. Damn it. Spaz, where are you?
probably the last night we're there. Try and find a time when he's not busy. I know the festival's still going on, but like
You'll
try
be
and
eating potatoes and drinking vodka.
perfect.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah. Hey, Boris.
What can I do for you?
Bit of a sensitive subject. I'm asking for a friend. Is there some kind of itch that's going around the village at the moment?
An itch? Are you feeling an itch?
No, I am asking for a friend.
Of course, and he'll wink at you. You're asking for a friend. I completely understand. Let me see what I have. And he'll be digging through his little bag. And he'll pull out this little... It looks glass? This little canister, this little thing with a little cork. He's going to be offering it out. And he'll say, tell your friend to apply this 3 times a day. And it may help. I don't know.
Okay. It seems like it came from tieflings, if I had to guess, if that makes any difference.
And he'll put it back. He'll go back and rummaging through. There'll be this little metal tin of some cream. I don't know if it'll work, but give this a try.
All right. Do you want any like money or I don't know rations or trade or something for this?
No, he won't. Yeah, he won't ask for anything.
All right. Thanks, Boris. And she'll probably hear Finley singing his Glass Dawn musical.
Sure.
And she'll wait until he's not surrounded by people. Hey, Finley.
Literally gets off the stage. I'm still itching my fucking leg. Like,
It's,
oh hey, Urgra, did you
the
hear about?
itching seems to have spread. It's almost up to the belly button and almost down to the knees.
You hear me? You see me like scratching
really
my
bad.
inner leg and then scratch my belly button. Hey, Urgra, did you hear my song for the Kurtz? It was pretty good. There was a little toe tapper there. The people seem to like it.
Yeah, I'm really impressed you could play your balalika in that condition.
He's gonna. Yeah,
All right. Look,
I'm a professional. I'm a professional, Urgra. You know, the show must go on, as they say.
All right, look, I asked around, and I didn't drop any names, but I found some stuff for your problem. Just apply this 3 times a day, and apparently it should help. And she offers the tin.
I will grab it. And I'll be like rubbing it instantly on my leg and my belly button.
You're supposed to get undressed first, but okay.
I just it's going right down the pants.
Oh,
Like, right down,
like-
hand down the pants. Yep. Just scoop
All
it
right.
on there.
So it's gonna have an interesting sensation as soon as you start applying the ointment. It's gonna be very cool feeling, almost like menthol.
Ooh,
But
okay.
Burns.
but just like menthol, the cooling will start to change to a little bit of a burn. Now you forget about the itching because of the. I mean, it's not like painful. It's just discomforting, you know.
It's a good burn.
Like the Ben Gay feeling. So that's what it feels like. You're rubbing on there, and you're smothering it all over your bathing suit parts.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go with that,
Right.
Thanks, Eric. for
Oh,
that.
this is nice, Urga. This is really good. Oh, it's nice and cool. Oh, thank you so much. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna like take my hand out like, oh no, why is it burning? Urga? You didn't say it was gonna burn.
She shoves a good berry in her mouth.
What's that? Am I
She shoves a
gagging?
good berry in
Gagging
her mouth.
me? Are
No,
you
good
gagging
berry.
me?
Good
Oh,
berry.
okay.
Don't foist your stuff onto Urgra.
All I heard was the G in there. I didn't hear anything over my yelling. All I heard was the G. Sorry. Okay, good. Yeah, good berry. Okay. Oh, okay.
Gagberry.
It still kind of burns a little bit, but all right. And I'm gonna like, so I'm chewing on a good berry while my balls are burning. Got it.
Exactly.
Cool. Fantastic. How often do I have to do this? Is it just a one-time thing?
3 times a day until it's
No. Fuck. All right. 3 times a day. I'm gonna add that to my notes. My
Take
notes.
2 and call me in the morning.
Oh, she went out. But and Urgra looks very. She doesn't look very uncomfortable. Actually, she's Urgra. She looks nonplussed with this entire exchange. I mean, I would probably do that in private in the future, but I mean,
It's just like the Dickens here, and now I'm just on fire. But all right, well, it's not hitching anymore, so that's good. Thank you, Urgra. As I like, I'm still like rubbing it on the outside of my pants, even though it burns. It's like I want to itch
Sure.
it, but it burns. It's like it's a really weird thing going on right now.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on our first break, but right when we come back, we're going to trigger the wild magic table for Urgra. So this is gonna be the moment that Finley's doing his little Ben Gay cold hot dance.
The good berry conjuration.
I'm gonna trigger it, so it's gonna be you two next to each other. Some of the spells affect people around you, so it's gonna be you and Finley. So right when we come back, you guys are not gonna want to miss it. We're going to be rolling that.
Perfect.
Finley with his hand down in his pants.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Would it be a session if I wouldn't? You know. The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. Okay, just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna belt this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter Melody.
Oh.
You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a, let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah, we're on our phones.
No, we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head, start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldevar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going.
Come up to Ren and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got a really scruffy, nasty beard and kind of kicks his foot. Like, ow! Down. And he just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here.
Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Ah, salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Renar and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horsemen's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurtz, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need, a sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
All right, we are back, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us. We got something fun to do. We said that when we come back, we're going to see the wild table from earlier, the Wheel of Misfortune that we rolled.
Oh, gosh.
Wild magic time. All right, so Urgra, you don't know how you cast this, but you casted it. Whether you noticed it or not.
I done casted it.
You don't fucked up. Ron. No, I was kidding. All right, so here goes. This is completely random. I don't even know what's going to be.
Oh, where's it at? Okay, there it is.
Oh,
Wild
it's not a
magic.
bad one.
For the next minute, you can see any invisible creature if you have line of sight of it. All right.
Oh, no shit.
Okay, that's not terrible.
I was hoping for something more grandiose, but that's what happened.
Oh, I thought it said you can see any visible creature if you have line of sight to it. I was like, that's fucking stupid.
I can see people.
You can see what is already there and present.
All right.
Wild magic.
A little lackluster, but that's RNG for you.
Yeah. Only
No worries.
1,000 points to try and F us over.
Yeah, so if you guys do !redeem space the character name _wheel, we will get another Wheel of Misfortune spin. So go ahead, feel free right now to spend some points against them.
This guy does jokes.
'Cause
All
this
right.
one
But
has a
yeah,
dud.
yeah. After I put all the goop on and kind of rub my leg and my belly button and be like, all right, well, that's all I think I'm done here. I just want to get the crowd a little riled up. I should 3 times a day, you say, huh? That's all right. Well, that's terrible. But if you think it'll help, I appreciate it, Urgra.
I mean, it's clearly doing something at least.
Oh, it's doing something. I don't know if it's doing the right thing, but it's doing something. Well, I guess time will tell. I trust you, though. You said to put it on, so I did.
Mm-hmm. I got it from a reliable source.
No insight check or nothing. I just slapped it on. That's my level of team commitment.
Do you think you're able to walk?
I think so. I'm gonna take a couple steps.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, seem to be fine.
Let's go. We got an early morning tomorrow.
Oh, I have a thing. So while they're dealing with this, Kurtz will find them in the market.
Oh.
Kurtz will what?
Is Kurtz invisible? Did
Kurtz will
Urgra
find
see
them.
it?
My God, I'm invisible, guys.
Yeah, can I see all
Yes,
his
you
ghosts?
successfully redeemed Finley, Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh, who did that?
It was
Who did
Spaz.
that? What the hell, Spaz?
All right,
Wait,
let's
His pants are already down.
Let's
Oh,
resolve
is it
Kurtz's
really?
thing real quick.
Don't worry,
Chubby,
Chubby.
successfully redeemed Kurtz, Wheel of Misfortune.
God.
Oh my god.
What have you done,
Our
Sean?
campaign is being hijacked.
All right, so what we saying, Kurtz? We'll resolve that, and then we'll do these spins.
Kurtz will sort of walk up to them and, good. There's actually something I've been meaning to discuss with the both of you. Where's Rin?
I imagine he's
I don't
back. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, okay. That was all right. What's on your mind there, Kurtz Glassing? Hey, you just missed my song as I'm like rubbing my leg on the outside. I just sang this crazy song about you, man. I didn't know you were coming to town. I would have waited. And is anyone walking past us humming or anything? Like, Is anyone humming? I want to make a perception check. Can I make a perception check for humming?
Sure.
Yes! Okay, good. I just want to see if anyone's humming the song. $12. I don't know.
Let's get a performance check from the song that you sang.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
To
That
see
makes
how
sense.
memorable it was even.
That makes sense. 26.
All right, it was
It
very
was
memorable.
amazing. It was amazing.
Somebody is actually humming it. A little
Right
bit of
there.
mixture of humming and whistles, but right in the moment you notice it, we're gonna spin the Wheel of Misfortune for Finley.
You see, Curse? You see? They're not saying the words right, but they're humming along. That was it, right there. It was
All
pretty
right.
catchy.
Here we go for Finley.
Where do we see the rolls at? Is it on stream or in here?
It's on stream.
Yeah, watch the
Okay.
stream.
All right, fall prone. All right,
Oh,
so
it already came out.
yep,
Oh, I meant delayed. That's right.
fall prone.
It's amazing! They're singing the song! Oh, and I'll just fall backwards.
Kind of lean over
Wrong
him.
screen. Sorry about that, guys.
You good? How much
Yeah, no,
you
sorry,
got?
I'm fine. This is just really bothering me as I keep rubbing my leg and my belly button. No,
Okay.
it's fine. What did you want to talk about? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Hold on. I've had Finley come here, and Urger will take his hands and tie them behind his back.
What the fuck is going on?
We're gonna turn over a new leaf tonight.
I don't know. Urger put cream on me or had me put cream on myself, and now she's tying me up. I don't really understand either, Kurtz. It's a bit of a weird day.
He has some sort of rash, and he can't stop itching it. So hopefully, this will make him somewhat decent in public.
I mean,
I'll allow it because this itch sucks.
or they'll just kink shame him out of town. But I mean, whatever floats your boat.
He itches so hard in the game. He itches in real life.
Kurtz, was
yes.
there something you were looking for?
Yes. Come walk with me, and I'll take them up to where the big tree is burning.
Oh, the log.
Without Rin?
Yeah. Are you there?
I don't know. What time at this point is this?
It's like
Nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime.
maybe like
I think
8
it's
or
that-
9.
Because I went off to do that thing, so I don't know how
Yeah.
long that takes me and what you guys are doing these things. I don't know.
Kurtz basically just wandered out of his house down here.
I mean, if you didn't take the time to find me, I guess I'm in the busy point.
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. Yeah.
Off you go.
Yeah, so Kurtz was just walking them up there and sort of staring at the big burning log.
It's getting much smaller as the days are going on. The log is slowly getting burned away.
As he's staring at things, he's going to turn. Finley, you remember that promise we made during that indoctrination camp?
Of course.
And Urga, you've spent time around the temple and the Revenant and all of that.
More the Revenant and the Temple, but yes.
See, I have a bit of a problem. Since I was a boy, this is how we pray to our gods and goddesses and spirits. And your sisters never really came into the picture. They were there and knew about them, but the temple doesn't have as much reach out here. Now, previously that wasn't an issue. I ignored the goddesses, they ignored me. We both went upon our miserable lives and so on and so forth. You know the rest. But now it seems as we are aiding them, they are also aiding us. Would that be incorrect to theorize?
I mean, it's what we're going with. We assume that Crystal is Alundra, and that's what we're running with.
Now, I have these slabs, which killed a lot of people to find out about. We could probably kill a lot more people trying to find the rest of them, but these tell the true reason why they left. We know it has something to do with Alundra and Tavaria and the temple and everything like that. But upon looking for these, they say that the quest is the promise. That by looking for them, I can never really truly understand what the tablets mean if I pledge myself to finding them.
Mm-hmm.
But I assume that involves some sort of influence on me as well.
I mean, the goddesses haven't been particularly influential in my lifetime, at least. You have a couple of floating rocks, and you have a few prophets.
Well,
But-
you see, I was of that mind as well. And lots of false promises and names and places and no real proof that they could do anything for one person or another, but for the last 3 days I've been in a home that doesn't exist, at least in my memory. So my thought is that they've done something for us. Maybe it's time we do something for them.
Yeah. So Finley's really confused by this talk now of Kurtz from wanting to kill gods and goddesses and things too.
Mhm.
Maybe we should do something for them. Can I do some sort of check to make sure that
Insight?
this is that one? Like, what's wrong with Kurtz.
Sure.
my
Absolutely.
my
And-
Kurtz site check.
Kurtz, just for clarification, I wasn't sure if this was narration. When you were talking about the tablets, did you have them out, or were you just describing them?
I'll have them out.
Okay. All right. So he got a 3 on his insight. I'll let when it's insight character to character, I'll let you be the DM for that.
I mean, he seems sincere. It's definitely something he's been mulling over, it seems. But he also, I guess, seems sort of like he's... No. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so the fact that I have no idea what you're talking about, Kurtz, out of sheer curiosity, are you feeling okay? Like, are you all right? Are you of sound mind? How many fingers am I holding up? And I'll look at my arms like, fuck. Arger, hold up your fingers.
You're scratching.
Yeah.
0. You're holding up 0 fingers, Finley.
Okay, well that's fair. That's correct technically. Okay, all right. So you're of mind here. I'm just very confused at fuck all you're saying here right now. I'm just confused at all of it. So I'll just go with that. Just every bit of what you just said.
Yeah, Kurtz, you say that you want to give something back to the goddesses, and that you're talking about an oath. Are you asking for our opinion? Do you want us to join you in this?
More your opinion and your insight. I would have asked Rin, but he's a very logical person, and this is a very illogical thing to do, one way or another. So.
And with your passive perception, while you're having this conversation, when you pull these stones out, there is writing on these stones, which is probably the reason why you're trying to gather these up. It's going to appear to you very faintly, Kurtz, that the writing text that's inside these stones almost seem to have a magical glowing presence. It's not like a bright beaming light, but you can see some kind of this conversation that you're having with them. There seems to be some kind of light coming from the letters.
For 15 years, I killed and murdered and pillaged my way across the land. That was the only thing I could think to do to save my family. And now all I have to do is kill one measly demigod and my wife is alive again. Seems like working with them is more beneficial to me than working against them at the moment.
I don't disagree with that. But if you're making this oath, what are you hoping to pledge to do?
Well, what I've always done, I suppose. Only, I guess killing people rampantly isn't allowed if you're doing it for a divine patron.
Oh, I've heard plenty of stories of crusades that involved many deaths, as long as you had the right reasoning.
Tasteful. Just a twitch. I just was...
He's a heathen, crucify him. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, crucify him, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Crusades, man. Bullshit.
There's a difference between revenge, I think, and
Justice?
Yeah. And if anything, that's what that promise will be. Mete out justice where it is needed, and if necessary, find the true justice in what these tablets say, the truth.
And the faint glowing is going to start to increase in the intensity a little bit, from what you can see, Kurtz. That's it. Continue.
I mean, that sounds like a decent thing to promise.
True. But decency isn't exactly what we excel in.
Urgra thinks back to her past 2 days in her events with Finley. and nods. Out of curiosity, Kurtz, you still have all of your ghosts, correct?
Oh yes, they're all around me.
Do any of them have much faith or experience with the goddesses?
Oh, I'm sure some of them do. During the Civil Wars, we fought for all sorts of reasons and for all sorts of people.
Well, considering no one, I think, in our party is that, I think you may be the leading expert in the goddesses, even despite your previous disdain for them. Maybe you could try to ask one of those people if you're losing your conviction or something like that.
Conviction, I'm worried about it's my freedom.
And what do you mean by that?
Making an oath's a big deal. I'm bound to it. Sell that. Sell part of my freedom.
Interesting.
And you think that what you're getting or you've got in return is the favor of the goddesses, getting your wife back, and the opportunity to change things.
I think it's wrong to leave a debt unpaid. And the way I see it, I'm in a pretty big debt.
Well, I mean, you did
Interesting.
die in the battle against Conquest.
I got better.
I got better.
And you are still getting better, as you started off with, what, a -5 modifier, and you're down to a -2 now?
Oh yeah, you guys fast forward time. That's right. Yep. And so Ergo, your negatives would be gone as well.
Mine are gone, yeah. I'm aware.
I forgot. It was a month ago. I forgot about that.
I mean, Kurtz, this is, as you say, your freedom. If you feel strongly about this, then I'll support you if you need it. Finley?
Yeah, so Finley's listening to this whole conversation and thinking about the conversation that he and Kurtz had
Yeah.
before.
It's the polar opposite of this. Yeah.
And it's just going to be really quiet
Sure.
as you guys are talking. Just looking at Kurt. I rolled a 3, so I can't really do much on this right now.
Sure.
I'm just very confused.
Just like the dog with that tilted head. Like
Just
what?
the whole time. Like,
I would say, like, you believe Kurtz is telling the truth, but that doesn't
Sure.
mean, like, you believe that he believes in his convictions. But
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just being very quiet. I'm just very confused and quiet.
So
Well, I guess you wouldn't know that I'm confused, just more quiet. If
Sure.
anything.
So in that quiet moment, we gotta spin the wheel of misfortune for Kurtz.
Ah, fuck.
I know, bad time, but we gotta get it through.
Oh boy.
make a giant decision uninformed.
All right.
He grows
let me
a beard.
double in size.
As the tablet glows the golden letters, he grows himself.
So you guys don't see the
Oh,
glowing
God.
though.
Yeah, right. No, I
Oh,
know,
you guys-
I know.
You guys
I know.
think I'm even more insane.
Charisma nerf. All right. Keep
Oh.
clicking the wrong button. All right. So any charisma saving throws or skill checks or anything charisma based for Kurtz Glaskin for the rest of this episode are going to be at disadvantage. Thank you, Will of Misfortune.
I already got a negative.
Your intimidation's gonna suffer.
I'm gonna interrogate them physically by stabbing them. Intimidate them physically.
Alright. But as I said, Kurtz, if this is something you feel you need to do, then stick to it and do it.
Well, any port in a storm, I assume. And Kurtz will sort of Lego the tablet pieces together and sort of just activate them. I don't know. Like, how does this work?
In the middle of a festival.
By swearing an oath.
Hey, what's this guy doing? Oh no, let's go check it out.
All right, give me 1 second here.
He's playing with rocks.
Finley, you're good at narration. What are you doing right now?
Oh, like I said, so my hands are tied behind my back, but I'm still just taking in everything that Kurtz is saying, and like I'm just being very quiet as I listen to this spiel that's happening right now. And like the 3 says, you know, I believe everything that he's saying. It sounds
Sure.
like Kurtz is being very truthful in everything he's saying right now. So I got it. I'm good.
You're supposed to stall for me while I'm looking for something.
But at the same time, I'm also it's very hard to concentrate. That 3 came because it's very hard to concentrate because at the same time my balls are on fire.
And you're
From
prone.
From an ointment. Yeah.
You've
Well,
got,
I'm like, yeah, I slowly got back up. Yeah.
you've got PTSD from the tiefling twins. You're like scanning the crowd for them.
Yeah, just making sure I don't see any tieflings.
Keeping your back to the wall.
Ah,
They're gonna
where
get
is
me.
this?
I feel like Rin is going through a montage of just going like, "Where is everybody?" Opening doors. Finley, Urgra,
You find my
Kurtz.
wife. She
cupboard. Finley.
All
You
right.
can talk to Mrs. Glaskin.
Oh,
Help
you're an
me
elf,
out,
she's an
Dylan.
elf.
You still have the thing I gave you, right?
Yep.
I literally have hundreds and hundreds of folders.
Yeah.
Trying to find it. I don't know where it is, so instead of explaining, for the appropriate amount of pieces, while these letters are glowing, you are going to get the benefits of what we talked about. So I can't find the specifics to be able to read,
it's fine.
but yeah.
It's in side quests.
Side quest,
Side quest,
player
player
side
side quest.
quests, Kurtz side
side
quest. Yay! I found it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So many
Shabing.
folders. That's what you get for making a 4-year campaign. All right. So you have features granted to you. The calling to the duty of the divine. So they are tiered and unlocked based upon the total number of tablet pieces. I believe you have 2 currently.
Yep.
All right. So you are going to gain a divine sense. You're going to be able to detect good and evil. You can check someone's like alignment aura with it, and
Check
then
their chakra.
right. And as you are beginning to say the oath over these tablet pieces, you're also going to feel the power of being able to lay on hands. So this is going to replenish when you take a long rest. You can restore a total of number of hit points equal to how many tablet pieces you have collected times 10.
Oh.
And so as I'm sort of reading over or reciting the oath, sort of pick up the sword and sort of do the whole nightly kneel thing, because the sword doesn't have a name. So he'll just...
Does it? Are you going to give
Do
it
what?
one now?
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it, because he's just going to call it Justice and Celestial.
Okay. Somebody Google it. Fans, chat, Google
Fans.
Justice and Celestial. Let's get something up here. All right.
This,
Beautiful.
I mean, Celestial's basically Latin, isn't it?
I don't know.
Told gold, eh?
Whoever can do it first gets 200 table tokens.
Nice.
Now we gotta incentivize those guys.
Which?
Justice and Celestial. Who can come up with it first? 200 table tokens. Up for grabs.
I've got one, but I don't know.
Spew it.
I'm just letting them. They get the points.
Okay.
They should have points.
Yes, so they can spin the wheel of misfortune. I agree.
Or inspirations. Inspirations are nice.
Yeah, those are all full. Oh, actually, Rains is
Mine's not full.
Yes.
I could use one.
Yeah, you just use it on your. Okay, I got a D&D English Celestial translator.
Does it start with a T?
TH.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Same one.
Throw it out there. They've had enough time. I don't want to stall this forever. Go ahead.
Flawn.
Flawn.
Flan.
Flawn.
Flawn. Okay.
Every time you swing, it goes,
EHLON.
fun.
How do you spell it? Say again.
EHLON.
Okay.
Like flawn, only with a TH and an O.
Like flawn.
Not even,
I love
there's
me
no
some
A.
Klon? Yes. Klon. All
All
right.
right. How about we just call it justice in common?
All right. Behold the mighty power of Klon! No.
In battle, he's like,
The H is not
Klon.
silent.
just swing it.
One.
It was a good idea.
All right.
One.
I love it. Good try. All right. So it's justice. Maybe that's the name of the sword. Justice in Celestial. That is the name of the
whole thing.
It's
All right.
engraved on the side.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's all I got.
Okay.
I think that may take us to the next morning.
Okay. So are we at the morning of day 4?
Yes.
Okay. Where the hell did you all go off to that night?
Where we've
A
been
paladin
every
now.
festival.
Well, you didn't leave word. I was stuck here. But either way, did you have fun at the festival for your last evening? I thought you'd spend time with your wife, Kurtz.
I did. I was only down there for a short time.
So you did that in front of the Yule log? You swore this oath on these tablets in front of the Yule?
Yep.
Amazing.
Did anything happen to him? Did he glow?
No.
I don't know.
The next morning, as I'm applying ointment to my leg
That's
and belly
obscene, AJ. Why would he just start glowing? Come on. It's not a magical
No.
land of dragons and fireballs.
Jesus.
button, you make oaths.
People don't just glow.
Kurtz, you said you're a paladin?
Well, no, not really. I guess I still feel
Sorry,
like
what?
me. Only I feel like I can do other things now.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. I missed something. What happened?
Oh, I swore a promise to the goddesses to be the virtuous might of justice upon the land and whoever I see fit.
Is this how you swear?
Those are otter paws.
I'm holding up the I'm
Oh, you're holding a
up,
tablet. Okay.
No, I'm holding up
Otter
just a
paws.
random duck I found. Yeah.
I just like
I
just
swore
like
to the
I
goddesses
swear
upon this duck.
Holier
my
than
God.
thou.
Oh my God.
So wait. You
He's
went
done
close
it.
to the gods, to the goddesses specifically. Then
Yep. Pretty
What?
much.
did you swear?
To exact justice.
That's it.
Pretty much. Oh, I gotta find all these pieces of this tablet too.
All right. And they blessed you. You said.
I think so.
You feel blessed.
Did,
I feel
Hashtag
blessed.
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 did you divine some special ability or?
I'll do divine sense on Ren.
Okay.
I mean,
What is your alignment?
does he know my alignment?
All
I thought
right,
it was
so
just
this
for
is
like
a combination of detect good and evil, and then it also checks alignment aura. So,
everyone's aura, or just mine.
he said he's doing it on you. So,
I think his eyes just activate. He just sees everything.
I have spells now. Hold on.
Oh, lordy.
I'm a wizard.
chaotic.
it's science. That's dispel. It's supposed to be detect.
Yeah.
Be gone, demons.
Be gone, thought.
The power of Christ compels you. No, it's detect good and evil. All right, so let's run
That's the
through.
verbal. That's the verbal component.
Yeah, so he's
Thong.
using his divine sense. So let's go through the three of you. Explain. Did we go through the 3x3 or the 5x5 for us
What?
for alignment?
Oh,
That was way
I
back
only
in
knew
the
there was
day,
3x3.
Sean
What's
Steele.
5x5?
The
I think it was
5x5
3x3.
grid. We did
Oh,
3x3.
we went through both, but I mean,
Do you guys remember what you wrote down?
the basis is 3x3.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
I know what
Yep,
I am.
I know mine.
Okay, go ahead. Let's reveal it. So this is what Kurtz would see as he's doing his divine sense.
Rin is chaotic good.
On the 3x3?
On the 3x3.
Okay. What's the 5x5? Do you remember?
That's some old notes, Sean. I don't know, man. That shit's way back in the day. Just
Sure.
being honest.
It's okay. It's just spur of the moment. I didn't think this was going to happen today, but...
While we're here, Sean. Yeah.
That's what I love about D&D.
I mean, all I remember is the conscientious, but that's not it.
So we
I
got
have.
lawful,
I'm chaotic good. I'm chaotic
lawful,
good too.
social, neutral, rebel, chaotic, and then it's lawful or good, moral, neutral, impure, evil.
If I saw the chart, I would probably be able to remember.
I don't know if I actually saw this chart, but that's okay. Chaotic good for now, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Finley's also chaotic good. Urgra is true neutral.
And are any of you aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead?
Unless Sean says otherwise, no.
I mean,
I've been undead this whole time.
I have some fae in me, but not
Wouldn't
as
that
like,
be a twist? Bren's a fucking lich.
I've been celestial this whole time. Oh, makes sense.
I mean, we have fae ancestry, but I'm not fae necessarily.
Agreed.
I don't know if that does anything.
Pretty sure something happened.
Did his eyes glow? Do we notice anything? I mean, this is just something for him.
You guys do not notice any difference with Kurtz. If the tablets were when he's holding it up, nothing looks different with the tablet pieces.
Well, when he cast Divine Sense, did anything happen to
Nope.
him? Okay, yeah, I don't.
Nope.
Just looking at you, Kurtz.
He looks like just
You're a nutter.
normal cookie cutter Kurtz.
Just normal ghost seeing Kurtz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, where's Famine?
You guys ready to get out of here?
Yes, and maybe Kurtz, you'll share us something else next time.
Yeah, did you want to say goodbye to your wife and everything, Kurtz?
Kurtz will have done that before meeting up with the party.
Okay.
Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do, Sean, and you could just retro this in or whatever it's called. At the festival, I even made a note in here just so you know that I did mean to do this. Probably get. Wait, where was it? Yeah, get something for Kurtz's wife at the fair, at the festival thing. Is there anything down there? Do they have like little vendors or anything that I could grab?
Yeah, they got lots of stuff. Dream catchers. They had hide tambourine, like tambourine with like a little drum on the side of it. So there was like hide stretched over that.
Mm-hmm.
There would have been some feather headdresses for sale. There would have been these incense sticks that have different smells when you burn them.
I'll go with Dreamcatcher and incense sticks. I'll get both of those.
Okay.
And I'll bring it back. And before we're leaving on that fourth morning, I'll go in there and just knock on the door, just make sure it's okay to go in and everything.
Sure.
And I'll be like, Mrs. Glaskin, Anna, are you in here? Are you all right? Are you decent?
Yes, I'm in here. Go ahead. Come on in.
Yeah, there it is. See, it says get Anna something. There it is, right there.
Bam.
Okay. Anyway, maybe I'm just letting you know these are okay. Anyway, so. Right, so hey, I know we're going to be taken out of here soon, but I wanted to let you know I actually got you something from down at the festival there. I know you necessarily couldn't get down, and you mentioned before about how much you liked it. So I thought maybe I'd bring a piece back for you, and I'll present the Dreamcatcher and the
Awesome.
incense.
She'll seem very excited, and she'll be kind of looking around like, I didn't get you anything. I'm very sorry, but thank you very much.
Nope. This is a gift from your husband's bestest buddy friend to the love of his life here. Just thought maybe bring a little bit of joy into the room here for you, since I know you said you loved it so much and you couldn't get down there. So how much gold do you want me to take off of this, John?
1.
Okay, cool.
1's fine.
Wow, that Dreamcatcher's worth more than you were as a hooker.
Well, if
Yeah.
you got a bunch of incense too.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's actually going to grab your hands and kind of pull you closer to her.
Okay.
if you'll hear-
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Okay. Not like that, Finley. Jesus. I'm just kidding.
Kurtz is in the other room.
I don't know
I'm
what
just kidding.
happened, Alundra. I just came into the room and he was cut up into pieces.
She's gonna be looking into your eyes, and it almost seems like they're watering, maybe from joy or like she's about to cry. You're not sure if it's good or bad or what, but she pulls you in closely and she looks at you with these almost teary eyes, and she's gonna say, a couple days ago when Kurtz came home with you guys, something seems different about him. Will you promise me that you will keep a very close eye on him? If anything ever happened to him, I don't know what I would do. He's the only important thing I have left in this world. Unless what he says is true, but will you make sure that he's okay? Promise me, please. Until I can get better, then I'll take it from there. But until then.
Of course, darling. Yes, of course. Yes, I've, you know, to be quite honest with you, love, I've been keeping protection of him since I've known him. You know, he gets into all kinds of different. I'm always there to save the day, you know. So I'll just continue the promise that I've already made to you that you didn't even know that I made.
And now the itching is almost up to the nipples.
I'm just trying to hold it back. Just hold it back. Just right. Just gritting teeth.
Tears in his eyes.
It makes it look like it's because of this emotional moment, but really my balls are on fire. Yes, I will continue the promise I've already made to continue to protect your husband.
Give me a moment.
I'll let you rest now. I think we have to go, but it was a pleasure meeting you finally. Okay, bye. I'm just gonna start to skedaddle out of the room.
All right. At this point, the ointment that you've been given is about half gone already because you just like the area you have to spread it on. Over the passing hours is just growing and growing, so you're actually burning through this ointment very, very quickly. And you know, at this point, Finley, you're not even sure if it's fucking working because it keeps spreading, and it's very uncomfortable to put on. So you can take that how you like.
Got it. Cool.
All right.
That's all I had. I did write that down. Bring back festival thing to her. There you go. So okay, cool. That's all I got. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm done now. It's the next morning. We're all done. Are we getting the fuck out of here, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Where would you like to go?
Candoria proper.
All right, bippity boppity boo. All right, so Famine will come out. She'll teleport you back. She's been kind of very absent. Seems like she's been working on some wizardy revenant kind of stuff. She wasn't planning on staying this long, but she gave her word that she would see it. So she's been kind of like taking some time to work on something. You're not quite sure. She hasn't really mentioned anything about it, but she's very excited when you say you are ready because she's ready to get out of there. So she will teleport you guys back to Candoria proper.
Alright, so I think we already got our shopping for supplies done, so should we just go to the Red Dragon Inn and meet Kalzavar and Titania?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if that was the plan of where we said we were going, let's go.
Was that where you guys are going?
Red Dragon Inn.
Sounds good. It's been a month. I don't remember. I'll just take your word for it.
While we're waiting for them to meet up with us, once we get to the Red Dragon Inn and this burning is continuing, I'm going to take... where the hell to go? I have 2 cooling gels. I'm going to use one of those to see if it helps. Don't know if it is, but that's what I'm going to do.
Can I try and lay on hands, Finley, since it cures diseases?
Yes, we can. All right, so the cooling gel, first cold blue gel that provides fire resistance for 1 hour or heals 1d6 points of damage.
Yeah. Don't know if it's going to work, but I'm like, this is... Urgra's thing's not working. I don't want to be rude and tell her so, but I'm just going to...
Sure.
You know, just kind of take a moment to maybe go to the bathroom and rub this cooling gel all over my nipples and my belly button and my leg here.
All right,
I'll
so you're
come
gonna get the
back
fire
out.
resistance for 1 hour. You're already full health, so you're gonna get that. But
Fantastic.
the itching does not go away. Kurtz,
All right.
what did you ask?
As I see Finley struggling with this and having realized he probably has a disease and feeling, kind of snubbed. Like I have these cool new holy powers, and it's like, oh yeah, do you really? I'm gonna just walk up to Finley, put a hand on his shoulder, and do.
Your hands are cold.
Lay on hands for 10 points, which is enough to cure any disease or poison.
It is indeed. All right, so Finley, as he lays his hand on you, you can feel some radiant magical energy coming from it. And this is like, what the fuck? This is Kurtz Glaskin. You know, like, he doesn't
very
do magic.
surprising.
Yeah,
very
so
surprising.
you're going to feel this warmth that's going to radiate over your whole body, and it's just kind of shockwave, and you can feel the itching very quickly starting to recede back to the bathing suit area and then eventually disappear. And you're going to be standing there just kind of jaw dropped.
Yeah,
Take it away.
okay, so what the fuck did you just do there, Kurtz Glaskin? What was that all about? What happened there?
Kurtz will kind of just be flexing his hand. Oh, I took away your venereal disease.
Am I the only one who misses the old Kurtz? No, okay.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, wait, did you just say you cured him of a venereal disease?
yeah, right, yeah, what Rin just said there. How did you go about doing that there?
Oh, well, I asked the goddesses to cure you.
Wait, Finley, did you have a disease?
Well, that's another
Have you really
conversation,
not
Rin.
noticed?
Yeah, right.
I wasn't necessarily looking at Finley this whole time. I was focusing on Eldebaran. Why? What's
The
going
past 3 days, you haven't noticed him scratching himself and
Listen.
putting his hand down his pants to rub
on? Finley
himself.
always puts his hand down his pants. What's the difference?
That's fair.
Right.
That in character could just be like, that's fair.
Normally it's
More so than normal, I guess, maybe.
Wait, Finley, was the cream not working?
Urgra, it was no, it wasn't working. No, at all, actually. It's actually all it did was take the sting, it took the itch to burning. It just changed one pain to another.
You know, when I was...
As he
'cause I
turns
got
and just chucks the tin to the woods.
You know, because I got that from Boris, and I told him it was for a friend, but I think he may have thought it was actually for me, so maybe that was more for orcish skin as opposed to halfling skin.
I will instantly look down in my pants to see if I'm like growing orcish things.
No,
You're a hermaphrodite.
it looks the same,
All right, cool.
but it doesn't have any of the red skin that you had before from all the itching and stuff. Like it's back to
Right.
normal.
So,
I don't
Kurtz,
know.
you're a Faladin now?
I do magic now.
It's science.
Yeah, I'll actually just turn and sort of put my hands on her shoulders in that very sort of like overbearing priestly way. We just must trust in the goddesses.
I'm gonna instantly look over at Rin and Urger and just give the look of like, is anyone else seeing this? Am I the only? Am I going out of my mind here?
I'll sort of turn to Ren and Finley and like wink over my shoulder.
One important question, Kurtz. Is Tavaria still a tool?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Then you're fine. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, that helps a little bit.
To be honest, I don't really care for either of them.
Oh, okay. All right. So still Alundra not so great. Tavaria not so great. Goddess is okay, or
I mean,
there's a lot to process here.
To be fair, Alundra's a rock in space.
Space
She hasn't
rock.
really helped us out that much.
Aside
As far
from
as I'm
letting you
concerned.
go back in time and save your wife.
But that wasn't her. That was the goddesses working through. You know what? It's science. Okay.
Divine science.
Okay. Let's go meet.
Hashtag
Diance.
Doctor, goddammit.
Deviance.
Let's go meet these other Templites.
Guys, I really am a doctor now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He really
He
is.
doesn't just play one on TV. He is one now.
You're probably closer to a midwife, Kurtz, but still.
Hey,
Wow.
wherever you're needed, you know.
Hashtag divine science. All right. Yeah, no, I said I was going to do that when we got to the Red Dragon Inn, so while we were just waiting for them.
Okay.
What did you do?
We said we were going to the Red Dragon Inn to wait for Caldivar to meet us, I just said while we were waiting, I was going to put the cream stuff on. So we've been having this conversation while we're waiting. Yeah.
Okay,
we're having this. We're doing this while we're waiting.
Okay. Anything else? No?
If we're waiting, I'll get a drink.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we're going to go on our next break. When we come back, they are going to be meeting up with Tatiana and Caldivar to look into... Yeah, there you go. See, I was trying to help you without making it, whatever. But now it's this big awkward moment where we kind of broke the announcement to explain...
Ergra doesn't know.
Ergra
does not care about this girl's name.
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Thanks, guys.
BRB.
The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. Okay, just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna film this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter, Melody.
Ah!
Oh. You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a, let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah, we're on our phones. I'm gonna do this shit.
No, we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head, start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldivar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going...
Come up to Ren and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got, really scruffy, nasty beard and kind of kicks his foot. He's like, ow! Down, and he just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets. My manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
name is Kurtz Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need. A sword against the darkness.
My name is Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Alright, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. Alright, these guys have head to Candoria proper. Kurtz has recently made a pledge, and it seems to be having some benefits that have come with it. He used his lay on hands powers to cure Finley of a disease that was spreading across his body, itching very quickly. Those damn tiefling twins. They left their mark. Alright, so you guys went to the Red Dragon Inn when we left off. What would you guys like to do as you are waiting? Or would you like to just fast track?
Yeah, just join Urgra in a drink while we're waiting.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys are waiting for them, you can send word that, you're finally back and ready to go. They will gather themselves and start working their way towards the Red Dragon Inn. So Caldivar and Tatiana
well played.
start to come in there, and she will look at you very excited, just being very bubbly, and I'm so glad you guys could finally make it here. What happened? I heard word that you were going to make me have to wait before you could take me to the Stone Giants.
A bit of personal business, but we needed a little bit of time, but we didn't necessarily think it was all that depressing of matters here. So we appreciate you waiting, but we're here now, and we're ready to embark on what you asked to embark on.
Well, I was under the impression that it was of grave importance. That's would really be the only logical reason to make official temple matters wait.
An entire orphanage burned down.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are...
Yeah, right. We didn't want to necessarily go into the details, but sure. I mean, if that's what you want, sure, yeah.
Okay, there's a wide eye from Rin on that one. He's just looking at her like, where the fuck did that come from?
Did they all make it out okay? Are you guys all right?
No,
what happened?
No.
You better pray they're not looking at Rin, because Rin is looking at you like, what the fuck?
All right, give me a deception check.
It was tragic. It was absolutely tragic, my lady.
There we go. Not that one.
Can I give her advantage?
I'm curious to see what LVG's face.
This is disadvantage, yeah. It could have been better if I hadn't freaking cracked up. Here we go. Deception, there it is. I'm not terrible at this. 8!
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, can I roll it too? Because I was in there. I was saying I was agreeing with her.
Sturgras, yeah.
Oh god damn it! All right.
All right. So you said none of them
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, they are.
We had a lot of little sooty bodies buried.
It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So all right, I'm gonna go with Urigra's gonna start laughing at the her own lie since you cracked on it twice. All right, so she's gonna be looking at you, and instantly the expression on her face is gonna be almost insulted. Why is something like that so funny to you?
I'm gonna grab Urgra and sort of spin her around. It's like, I'm so sorry, my lady. The stress, you know how it can affect the mind. My young compatriot here is just a little overwhelmed. I'll kind of look down at Urgra like, it's funny, I know, but like, come on, chill.
It's a shame that Kurt stepped in with a disadvantage to charisma.
So did they not die?
What's important right now, my lady, is our meet with the giants.
I suppose you're right, and Caldivar's there, just like comforting her, rubbing the shoulders. It'll be all right, Tatiana.
Are the children all right? Are they okay?
Cheers. Thanks, anonymous cheered. 1,000
You
bits.
thanks.
Thank you.
Damn.
Much appreciated. We love it.
Wow.
Hey.
Those orphan jokes.
Yeah. Keep them coming. They like it.
Listen, it's just
Apparently.
orphans and us, we go on a long history.
Well,
That's
with
true.
you, Kurtz, at least.
Yeah, at least with Kurtz, yeah. All right, so she's gonna kind of like brush Caldivar's hands off of her shoulders, and he's gonna look kind of like disappointed at it, but she'll kind of get this serious look on her face. All right, I was under the impression that you guys would be able to finally lead me to the stone giants. Now, where are they? I've heard they're underground, but I don't know where.
Well, we can lead you there. It's going to be a few days' journey, so we're going to have to rough it a little bit. Are you up for that?
Yes, we need to be leaving soon. I hope we don't miss the new birth.
What?
What now?
The new birth.
No, repeating the words you said doesn't answer the question.
Who's pregnant?
The stone giant.
Well, this is new information to us.
Caldivar, I told you to tell them, and he's going to be kind of like looking around like he's not even hearing what's going on at the moment.
Oh, my.
Caldivar, bro.
All right, I guess.
I would suggest that we get some means to transport there quickly.
So she will explain to you what Caldivar failed to relay. So the gist of everything that she knows is going to be one of the Revenant was in an area, and some stone giants stumbled upon him. They thought he was a dream, and he used it to his advantage and learned a little bit about them. He picked their brain and found out, they told him that a new birth is coming soon, and for some reason they invited him to come witness the shaman's reading. So he didn't want to do it, but he convinced them that another dream, like reading out the situation, he told them another set of dreamer people were going to come witness it. He came back to Candoria, explained the situation at the temple, and so now they picked one of the priestesses, and Tatiana was the one selected to be the ambassador for this group, because they're trying to, meet all these other different groups and stuff. So she was the lucky one chosen. That's all she knows. She doesn't know where they are. She could have found out by whoever ran into them, but she didn't ask when she heard you guys knew where it was. She was just waiting on you. You're getting the impression that she was kind of wanting to prove how smart she is and able to do it without any help.
By asking for help.
Well, from not them, from like finding her own sources and a way to figure it out without them.
Sure. Tatiana, do you have means of securing transportation for us, or are we going to be left to our own devices?
I was told you are magical adventurers. Can't you just... Surely you can.
You?
No?
Well, there we are. So, should we get a wagon?
How much money do we have? Who has the
That is a
money?
good question. How much money do you have?
I mean, I got a bit of coin I could put towards this.
do we know about how long by land it'll take to get there, right?
Yeah, that's the first time we came to Candoria when I was leaving you guys here.
It wasn't too far. It was on the way to
maybe 2 days.
Well,
I think it was about a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Wasn't
when we landed with the manticores after gliding, we were right outside of town.
Right.
And that was like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2.
But what if we took horses or a carriage to like the point where we jumped off the mountain and glided down, climb up that, and then just go in the back way?
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna take a long time to climb a mountain than it would be.
Go around.
Yeah, like as the crow flies, it's not that far. But once you get there, going up the mountain, cross-trekking or going around it, it's gonna take a very long time.
Because we jumped off a fucking mountain,
right?
With gliders.
Yeah,
and
the gliding
aerial
lizard
battle
that you guys had. Yeah, exactly. That's when Kurtz jumped off and killed a manticore on the way down.
Which is pretty dope.
So you guys go in that way, or you can go in the way through the Revenant training site. But that was in a different year. This is way farther back. You're not sure.
I vote the Revenant training site through the cave.
I mean, considering I don't know if they've implemented the trials there, but at least we can make our way in, knowing the route.
Okay.
I recommend, though, that we probably take horses. If everyone can ride independently, we should be able to make better time than with a carriage or a wagon.
It's true.
Okay.
Do we have the funds, though?
Well, we'll have to see.
I've got all kinds of coin here, boys and girls. I mean, how much are horses? Let's go do this thing.
75 gold.
No time like the
buy
present.
them. Yeah, but there's a difference with renting them.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm not trying to buy a horse here. Just want to get there and get the folk back here.
Let's see. For
Buy and resell.
6 of them to rent for the day. What's the price of them normally?
75.
75. So it would probably be. We'll just go with 75. Do you have 75? Hopefully. You
Yeah.
do. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
do.
with 75 for the 6 of you to, and instead of it being a day, it'll just be to use and bring back. Like they won't, with that much gold, they won't give you an undetermined amount of time to just bring them back.
On it.
Okay.
Cool.
Caldivar will vouch for you guys and stuff like that, and so it'll be.
I'll go find some horses. I'll be right back, and I will go find some horses and then be right back.
Okay, Finley, are you trying to get your own? Are you gonna saddle up with somebody else?
No, I'm going to make sure that I have the mightiest steed out of all 6 of them because, in fact, Sean DM,
they have ponies.
I would like to spend a little bit more coin on my steed in particular to make sure I have silver bridles and the nicest saddle and those little things on the reins like the knights have where it's all like the little flare. It's like the big checkered pattern kind of thing, almost. Not a checkered pattern. Fuck me. It looked, it looks, God damn it.
It's
anyone
like the cloth
from the Renaissance fair kind of stuff or from medieval times, with the thing on the ring.
Unnecessary material.
All of that. Yep. Yeah.
I was gonna let you just keep going until you drown.
Okay, so I stopped. That's why I just stopped myself. So yeah. I'll spend a little bit more on the most glamorous stallion they have.
Absolutely, and the stallion actually, when it walks, it kind of does like the prancy dance step, like the parade ones.
Dressage.
Yep, that's the one I want.
Okay, perfect.
So it was 75 to rent them all. Do you just want to say a flat 100 to make sure I get my glamour horse? Fantastic. I'm all cool spending
BG
that.
bought Rin and Inspiration, FYI. Thanks, Chubby.
Hey,
I did not see that.
Excellent.
All right, thank you. I missed that. There's been lots of shenanigans tonight. And he usually watches muted anyway, so he doesn't hear. Thank you.
Thanks a bundle.
All right, so you guys want to head in through the Revenant training area, and the cave is still there and open, but when you guys go in, none of that training stuff had been set up currently. So this is going to be empty, and that big metal cage, all of the steps, all that stuff, none of it is there.
Before we leave town, can I buy a miner's canary?
I don't know if they would have had one.
Or just like a small bird from like a menagerie or something like that.
Lol, that's the name of the season 2, guys. Menagerie. All right. I'll tell you what. Roll me a percentile die. If you get 75 or higher, I'm gonna say you could find one, but it's not gonna be a very easily obtained thing.
Come on.
That's your roll high.
You struck out, man. I'm sorry.
All right.
We're gonna die. It's fine.
Yep, we're gonna suffocate.
Should be fine.
Okay.
All right, now.
So back where we
I would-
were.
Yeah, I would strongly suggest we be a bit more cautious entering the water, considering that there were cannibal fish there last time.
Yeah, but if you also recall, I can talk to them, so we should be fine.
Wait,
Hi.
did you do that last time?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I can talk to all marine life. No, I can't. I'm just
insult.
He yelled at them.
yeah. I just insulted them and called them.
Wait, I could
mean
become
things.
one. I could become a fish and try and
Oh, wow.
No shit.
Yes,
you
yes,
definitely
you can.
could.
I could reach a diplomatic
Oh, the
solution.
Nautilus.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of a more useful use of it than this, to be
Yeah.
honest.
If we
Well,
really get
no.
if we really get the shit, yeah.
Well, just don't forget Kurtz will be remaining in that form for the entire visit.
Oh,
Nah.
yours is 8 hours.
Just put me in a jug and we'll be fine.
We'll put you in your chest.
Does anybody have a... Oh, there you go. Who's going to carry 25-pound chest full of water, though?
I'll have an unseen
Caldemar,
servant
yeah.
to it.
Oh, unseen servant?
Caldemar. No, I like Caldemar better.
All right. How many times have you used it so far? You've used it
This will
twice.
be the last time.
Yeah, this would be the
This
last
is the
time
last
if you
time.
use it. Yeah, third charge. It lasts for 6 hours.
Hey.
That's what I was made for.
I was born for this.
Are you wanting to use
No,
it,
I
or
don't
are you
want to
just
use it. I
joking?
don't want to use it right now.
Ah!
Okay. Okay. I thought he was going for it.
Not
But yes.
unless needed.
Yeah.
But we should try and at least be a bit more sensible about entering the river route to get there.
All right.
So, Urgra will help tie up the horses.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't take too long. And, I mean, Rin, do you think we should conjure something? You can't conjure anything very big.
Only by 3 foot in diameter.
I mean, I looked at Caldevar and Tatiana. Can you both swim?
He's got full plate armor on, no helmet, but he's just wearing the whole
Well,
temple
Yeah, you can
guard.
you can take that off if you'd like. I can put that in my bag of holding. It should be fitting in there just nicely.
Why
Okay.
would he take off his armor?
Yeah, that's a good
Because
question.
he'll sink otherwise.
So he
Kurtz.
doesn't drown.
You don't have any way of getting us across this, huh?
Well, it's not necessarily a cross. We have to follow the current, as it were.
Interesting.
Aren't we expected?
Stone giants don't believe we're real, so
Right.
they
Makes
wouldn't
sense.
expect to need to help dreams to arrive.
Right.
So
Yeah,
we're
we're kind
swimming
of on our
then.
own for this one. Yeah.
Yes, we're swimming.
I guess if we don't have any other choice, and he'll start taking off his armor, which will take him a while, and Tatiana will start to help him.
We've got to have another choice here.
I'll wait, of course, until they finish their.
Can my
Put him in the back.
25-pound chest act like a boat for Finley?
I mean, maybe. I only weigh like 30 pounds.
It is wooden. There's a lot of metal on it.
I mean, to be quite
with
honest
my,
with you.
with
Yeah.
my tinker tools, can I remove the lid, like the top half, so it both weighs less and has less metal on it, and is now just a sealed sort of
It's a canoe.
tub? Yeah.
It's a
I'll
bathtub.
tell you what. I'll compromise on this if you're really wanting to do this, but it's going to. You're going to have to break it to where it's going to be in this condition for the rest of the week.
Nope.
Nope. Not
Unacceptable.
worth it. Not worth it, Kurtz Glaskin. Not worth it.
Okay.
I
Fair
can't. I
enough.
mean, I kind of figured I'd just be swimming on your back there, but okay. I mean, that's fine. Should be all right. Should we perhaps maybe tie off on each other here because we're swimming upstream or downstream on this
Oh,
thing?
that was a thing we did last time, and it actually worked pretty well. And oh, by the way, you two, there's a waterfall. So yeah, we should tie each other off. And Urgra starts getting out rope from her pack.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
And he's
What
starting
about
to,
fish?
like undo the straps and all the layers, and he's looking around, very unsure Like, he's up for the adventure, but this just seems sketchy AF. So you're just gonna see his responses being like, not so sure of your guys' plan. But he's taking it all off.
I'll turn to him. You remember that necklace I gave you?
What necklace?
The magical one.
You mean this one? And he's going to pull out from under his undergarments, and he's going to be holding out with his thumb.
Yes. Keep that handy because there are schools of flesh-eating fish in the water as well. And I'll go. Turn to.
Wait a minute. He's going to like push Tatiana aside and be like, kind of like push through everybody. Yeah.
You're losing.
And he's gonna come up to you, and he's gonna say, "That was you. I remembered it was some strange man just walked up and gave it to me."
Strange fat man.
I've been called worse things.
Fat? I didn't say fat.
No.
Oh, I didn't know if I like lagged or something when it came out.
No.
That was.
You're right.
Was that you? How did you? It had to be. You knew I had this. Keep it a secret. I don't show anyone.
Oh, well. Probably pretty valuable, so that's a good idea. And yes, that was me. I was off to go kill a vampire.
Why didn't you say anything earlier?
I don't know.
And he'll extend his hand out to shake your arm. Like he's, like I'm so sorry. I would have given you more respect. This thing you've given me, it's been a treasure that I've kept ever since.
I'll return the handshake. I'm like, well, I hope it's been useful to you as well. It's the first time we met, you did not look half as pretty as you do right now. So hopefully you can stop a little of that.
And he'll go back to starting to taking the armor off, but he's got like a sense of purpose. Like he believes in. It seems like whatever. There's just a pivoting moment for him, and he's gonna, be like, "All right, we got this."
Kurtz immediately worries about whether or not he's an orphan, and if he's gonna have to cut his head off too.
Oh no.
He's totally an orphan.
Memories.
All right, everyone ready?
Just to help the delicate priestess a little bit, I will conjure a 3-foot by 3-foot container of wood that she could sit in, and the rest of us can grab around. Because only one person can go in.
Finley can go in. He can occupy someone else's space.
I'm just saying I could sit in here too to protect her. I could sit here to protect you just in case.
Yeah, because
do you have any halfling inside you? Do you want one?
Do you want one?
By the way, priestess, do you have any healing abilities?
No.
I do.
No.
I do.
No?
No. Let me try again. No, I'm sorry, I did not.
Nope, nothing happening. All right, well, that was a good try.
I'm sorry. Are you... This is for real, right, guys? She's the ambassador.
Yep.
With no magical ability.
Yep.
And as you guys are starting to like help her into it, and your positions around this thing in the water to kind of guide this along, you're gonna hear her go.
Wow.
Who said that?
Am I in the seat with her or am I paddling? I need to know.
You're in the seat with her, yeah. You can occupy the same space, yeah.
And we're tied off, by the way. The 4 of us in Caldabar.
Okay.
Or 3 of us.
Okay. He's gonna leave his armor up on the wooden
bag.
platform that you guys were. What's that?
We're gonna need that.
It's in the bag.
Oh, that's
in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's.
We're not leaving it behind.
Sure. Okay. As I say, he's not going to carry it in there, but yeah, bag of holding would work. Yeah, he'll bring it with that. Okay.
Kurtz, are you in your armor or?
Yeah, I'll stay armored.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you hear her as she's ready for you guys to start mushing her forward.
Oh, that's what that meant.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm here to clarify things for you, Connor.
That's chambered around, just intermax, just like, all right,
it's
bitches.
because I love you and I don't want you to look a fool on the stream. I'm just kidding. All right, so you guys grab onto the side of this thing and start kicking down. Looking for any of those, what do we call them, quippers?
Whippets.
Quipper
I
snipers?
will be on the lookout. I will be the steamboat captain here. I will be looking out for icebergs and or quippers or any other dangerous threats
All right.
as everyone else is mushing along.
All right, so as you guys are kicking through, surprisingly, you don't see any of them. So that's a good thing. So you're starting to kick through, and we're going to drop you.
Every now and again, who's ever right behind us, I'll just like turn like Kurtz or Urga's head a little bit, like we're steering the rudder. Nope,
Okay.
a little bit. There we go. Just see if it makes us, go downstream a little bit more. Oh, hey, look, there we are.
Why is my HP so low?
You guys can do
'Cause
long
you're dying.
rests.
You're dying.
You never healed up the tokens, and it kind of brought them with it.
Okay.
All right, so she's going to be in the center.
This is water. Okay.
Yeah. What
He
is
is on her lap.
All right.
I don't think I can see anything.
Let me double check your token. I might have not has sight. Yeah, you don't have sight. You good now?
Where am I looking?
Guys, I thought I could do something with my beard while we're waiting.
Your bottom right corner or top mid.
Shift ping you. It should have moved you.
Oh no, I didn't get moved.
All right,
Try
hit
again real quick.
Yeah, hit refresh.
Far right to the middle.
Represents character, has sight. It should work.
I got pinged. I got pinged.
I got pinged.
Pingle-a-dingled. You're good, Kurtz, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Wait.
There we are. I see it. I am.
Yay!
I found it.
Hold on. Now we're good.
Alright, Urga's swimming forward.
All right, so you guys are slowly floating along, and Tatiana's looking very excited as she's just looking
She should
down.
be.
And you guys
mean,
have
what?
been here before. It has been quite a while. And you can start to hear the rumbles of falling water up ahead as you start to flow. What the hell
Place
just happened?
with the
She's
gears and
Roll
she's
20
excited.
just freaked out.
She's excited, all right.
What
She's
happened?
She's got a halfling bard on her lap.
Sorry, chat. I don't know. It's still working on what I can see, but the one you guys can see just went crazy.
Huh, everything looks normal.
Stand by.
Yeah,
Yeah, look,
jeez.
look on the stream. You can see it's all
the
white
stream's
out, and then
buffering.
now it's black.
So it's loading.
Yeah.
It's alright, we can keep going a little bit.
Yeah, we good.
All right, now let's refresh and see what happens.
We goody bond.
Ah, roll 20
Right.
so unreliable.
Damn you.
All right.
Now do remember, of course, that they are a few individuals. We have at least some doing certain tasks, so don't try to ask questions for those who aren't capable of answering them. We should find the shaman. She was the last one, I think, who had authority over all of them, right?
One of them. There's sort of the chieftain and the shaman.
You're right.
Yes.
What do
She
you?
seemed to have
This is
said.
a super throwback. What do you guys remember about them before we get too far? Just to kind of help you guys and any viewers
I
who
remember
didn't
the
watch the session zero.
competitions.
Okay.
I remember the competition of Finley running and making it to the end. I remember Kurtz trying to catapult throw things into a lake with his strength check and using a broken machine to try and get that to go far.
Including throwing Finley.
Yep. I went to a mosaic slash painted, I guess, scene, I remember, around the walls, and they showed me the story of the histories that they had. It was the dragons and
Okay.
finding the dragons. Before we eventually rendezvoused again, I think. Did you guys fish
Here
as
we go.
well?
I was the fisher, and I just
Yeah.
found the names for all the people. We
Oh,
have
you
the
still have your notes
shaman.
back? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all in my book.
Perfect.
We have Helga the shaman.
Okay.
We have Grimir the chief. And then I have the three who were part of the challenges, but we just need Grimir and Helga.
Okay.
Helga.
Now they're friendly. They should at least be, hopefully.
Unless they think we're nightmares.
Well, just don't act nightmarish, Kurt. Put your sword away.
All right.
What's the place with all the gears that we jumped across? Or am I thinking of a
That was
different
the area before this. So that area, when you went into it, didn't have any of that stuff. It was just the open cavern.
Guys, I found a giant baby head.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh my god. He has.
It slowly looks like it's loading. It's still black.
For you watching,
head to the south.
I stand before a giant, 5 times the size of Kurt's baby head, made of stone.
Yes, you do see that. Come on.
Sign from God.
Ah!
Alright. I'll move Tatiana and Keldavar with you guys. I'm actually going to give them... Well, because I'm waiting for this thing to load anyway. I'm going to give control to... Connor, are you good with moving them?
Sure.
Just so I don't got to keep dragging them.
Yep.
Characters today. Actually, you know, that's going to be too much work to go in and do that because I just loaded.
What the fuck is this big baby head sitting here?
Is it working?
Is this what's being born?
It's coming out of the earth. It's a stone giant. Holy shit.
Yeah,
They
no, like,
birth-
I'll turn to Rin, like, is this how this happens?
They birth from the earth.
It's
It's the
happening!
actual Cabbage Patch.
Ah! Well done.
I'll look at it to see if I can discern what it is.
Alright,
I'll
it's
help on my
starting to load, but it's showing an old location of where you guys used to be, so hopefully it...
Yeah. Rin, you walk up to that scary looking thing and discern what it is, and I'm going to stay back here.
There we go.
and Watch.
Yay. Okay,
And
it's working.
protect Tatiana. I'm going to protect Tatiana. Yep.
Okay. Like, how protective are you being? Like, what walk me through this. What kind of...
Oh, I mean, definitely, standing in front of her mini hero pose, just ready.
Okay. Alright. So, you're going to see a little bit of a stink eye coming from Keldavar as you're trying to be the overprotective hero of the moment.
Good.
You'll see him kind of at moments where, like, there's a step coming up and you, like, maybe turn to help, hold a hand out to help her step up, and he'll kind of, like, extend his arm. So kind of look at the two of you and kind of, like, one in each, like one hand in each, to step it up.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
Kurtz will, if Kurtz sees this, he'll sort of go up to Keldavar and kind of, like, put a hand on his shoulder and just whisper his ear, down, boy.
That a boy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's Ergra.
What am I supposed to do about this?
No, I'm asking. I don't know why I'm asking you. Trust me, that's not something you want to open the pearly gates of, if you catch my drift.
Kurt, she's standing right there.
I'm saying it quietly. I'm whispering it. We're having man talk, right?
Mom and Dad are talking. The kids just go play.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here for this as it walks away.
Amazing.
We're having human talk.
Uh-huh.
Rin, what'd you find out about the baby head coming out of the earth?
I don't know. DM has to tell me what I know.
What kind of skill are you doing?
I mean, I'll probably send a mage hand over it to kind of rub it and see if it has any different properties.
Rub the baby head.
Rub the baby head. Why not?
Yeah.
That's what one does when one finds a giant stone baby head.
Ah, yes.
Do I get good luck? No.
Or
no,
3
you do not.
wishes.
All right, so this giant baby head is going to be kind of submerged into the ground, and the base of it, like under the neck, it looks like it was carved from a stone that was already there. Like, it wasn't carved and then moved. It looks like it was carved into what was there because the base of it is kind of lodged into the ground, and that dirt doesn't seem to be disturbed much, except for the ground being very, very trampled. Maybe some remnants of stone giant footprints. You guys kind of saw their physiology before.
Yeah.
Very
I
large,
just assume
heavy.
this is a sculpture.
Yes, there you go.
Is it a sculpture or a statue?
It looks like it's not completely finished, but for the most part it's finished up, and you can see like chisel marks and stuff on it.
Can I do sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I do a survival check to look for any like recent footprints of like stone giants in the area?
You only have to do a survival check. Yeah, you can see there's tons of the stone giant footprints all around this giant thing.
Baby head.
Yeah, the baby head.
Can I see any of them that look more fresh or?
No, it looks like this was many hours around this, so it's very trampled down. This obviously is what you guys would interpret as a stone baby, a stone giant baby. Not like humanoid, obviously. You know, like it has the stone giant features on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I just looked up the differences, by the way, just so we can have it for future's sake.
You what?
A statue by definition is a likeness as a person or animal sculpted. A sculpture is a work of art and is produced by carving anything from stone in that matter.
So this would be more of the sculpture. It's a sculpture statue.
It's a statue.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I think we had to go this way last time to find the stone giants. Oh, yes, maybe.
Before we head off, I'm gonna walk
Make
over
like
here
a
just
baby head out. Baby head.
Oh, Sean.
Because it's a baby head. You get it, Connor? I'll explain it later. I'm sorry for tickling you so much.
As everyone starts peeling off a little bit, I'm just gonna walk over here to this area. Am I like, what is this? What am I looking at over here?
Decoration.
Oh, okay. Is there anything in particular?
It's rocks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
maybe
mean-
quartz. Might be a little vein of granite in there. There's a little bit of mixture of sedimentary rocks and maybe some igneous. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Kurtz and I just went back.
Igneous, you say? Let me see.
Of course, it's Ignis. All right, okay. There's nothing over there. Nothing over there, Kurtz. Sorry. All right, here we go.
Sadly, no metamorphic rock.
All right.
All right.
No sedimentary. Okay.
I do know
Hey
metamorphic
guys,
rock.
I found a giant. Oh shit!
Well,
I
this is
remember
the one we
you.
bumped into last time, actually.
That asshole.
All right, so you're going
It's
to
the racer.
You're going to see a stone giant, and he is going to be sitting on this large rock. And with him and all around, there's going to be a bunch of different carving tools, and there's a whole bunch of really dull chisels that are on the ground, and he's holding one, and it looks like he's kind of sharpening it as he kind of looks up and does a slow double take as, you know, these little tiny creatures are moving towards him. You see him just towering above you guys.
Is this the stone giant that I met? The carver, the one who made the story, or is this a different one?
The one you saw was the painter one, wasn't it?
The painter, yeah, painter. Sorry.
Right. This is.
Have we met this one?
He doesn't look familiar. No.
This isn't Racer Giant.
What? He doesn't look like the racer one either.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Urger will step forward.
Okay.
Good. Yes, Urger, step forward.
Hail, dreamer.
Oh, I forgot to grab Caldivar and.
They're here in spirit.
Ken and Barbie, come on. Bring
All
them
right.
over.
So at the sight of the stone giant, Tatiana's gonna kind of like clutch close to Caldivar and grab his arm and kind of like holding back as you guys are kind of moving forward. What did you say, Urger, as you move forward?
Hail, dreamer.
And you're gonna see him drop the chisel, and his huge lumbering body is just going to slowly stand up as it just towers above you guys as you're looking up. He's gonna take kind of a half step and kind of like rub his eyes. You can kind of hear his rough skin kind of moving around as he looks at you. Dreamers. I'm not a dreamer. I'm real. I must be dreaming.
Hence why I said hail, dreamer.
Oh,
Common is a hard language, sir. It's okay.
I guess that makes a little more sense. I don't remember going to sleep though.
We are here to
around.
We are here to witness the birthing.
The birthing. Oh, how would you know about that?
Because
We are formed
we-
from the dreams of your shaman, Helga.
Yes. Okay. Give me a persuasion check. Probably won't be too hard to beat, but
Erica, what's your persuasion like?
Mine's +2.
Mine's +6. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, or we can both roll.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Oh God! Should I
Nice.
use inspiration?
Nicely done.
20.
I think I need to.
all right, Urga's got a 20.
Hey.
All right.
Oh.
If you're one of my dreams, then what's my name? As he kind of leans down, you can hear his body just crumble noises as he's coming down closer to you, and his massive head is just kind of like right there. He doesn't look like he's gonna do anything to you. He just genuinely like.
I cast detect thoughts when he asked that question.
Oh, good. Thank God
Oh,
bless you, family.
amazing. Okay. Go ahead and click it.
So just surface thoughts.
The surface thoughts is what you're going for, right?
Yeah.
All
if
right.
I don't get his name, I'll go deeper.
No, you're gonna be hearing in his mind, Thal, 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 Thal.
Okay. All right. So as he bends over and like looks down, he's looking down at Rin.
No, who was doing it? Urgra.
Ren and Burger, yeah.
Okay,
I don't like
okay,
Kurtz
guys,
up
well,
front.
Can I use minor illusion to whisper into who's he asking? Rin or I'm sorry, I forgot.
Me, I guess. I'm
Whoever
doing
rolled-
most of the
yeah,
talking.
I don't know. It's
Well,
okay.
if Rin and Urga are standing next to each other, I'll just do minor illusion to whisper into both of their ears.
Okay.
Fall.
Okay.
So you'll hear Binley's voice. Fall. Did he say it's Fall?
Your name is Thal.
And you're gonna see his eyes kind of squint, and his dark skin is gonna kind of tighten up on his face as he kind of pulls back. You hear him just coming up. Yes, I knew that only my dream would know. You're here for the birth.
To bear witness.
Well, I'm afraid you missed the birth.
Okay, fucker.
It was last night.
Of course it was.
Well, that being the case, perhaps we could see the new addition.
Did you see my carving that I made?
We
Can I
did.
switch detect thoughts over to Tatiana?
Yes. All right. So she's gonna be very terrified in this moment. This whole like I'm gonna prove myself thing has kind of got out the window. She's very scared seeing this massive guy. So
Cool.
she's just
When that
clutching onto
happens-
Calavar's arm.
Yeah, when she does that, I'm gonna kind of look over to her and I'm gonna be like, "It's all right. It's nothing to be afraid of." And I'm gonna extend my hand out to walk her up. I'm
Is
gonna
it?
extend my hand out.
Do they bite?
Oh no, they're actually quite harmless, dear. They're just really big and not. I mean, they're not that scary either. But come on, and I'll extend my hand out.
Okay. And
I
she'll-
have persuasion on women, by the way. just
you
throwing
do
that out there.
indeed.
I have advantage. I mean, advantage. on
Yes, let's
persuasion.
get a persuasion check because she's open to the idea, but she's a little scared. So I want to see how persuasive you are.
Sure. I can find it. There it is.
Persuasion you can't force somebody to do they don't want to do, but she's open to it.
Oh.
All right. Okay, she's actually going to reach out and grab your hand. And she's going to let go of Caldivar's and start to walk forward with you.
We'll get to about right here. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. She's definitely scared, but she's starting to, maybe warm up to the idea, but she's not really saying anything, even
And
though
I'll
she's
hold her hand-
supposed to be the
I'll hold-
ambassador.
I'll hold her hand in one hand and the other hand just slightly. It's all right, dear. He's fine. He's like a big puppy. It's all right.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Continue on with your actual storyline going. Go ahead.
I've been trying to carve something in honor of the new birth. What do you think of it?
I look
It's
to
quite
Rin.
grand. It's quite grand.
Yes, yes. Grand it is, I must agree with you. As he starts sharpening another one of the chisels that was dull on the ground, he bends over, grabs it, and starts running it on a whetstone.
And you made it quite quickly, it seems.
I've been working on it for quite some time in anticipation.
So,
do you think it's okay if we see the results of the birthing?
The
Just say
shaman
child.
and the chieftain are near our entrance, and he will point kind of to the northwest of here.
Mhm.
If you wish to speak with them about the reading she did.
well, thank you then.
It's
And
unfortunate that you missed the arrival.
Well, I guess you should have dreamed harder. And
You
Urga
were-
walks away.
Okay. All right, he's gonna go back to sharpening his chisels, and not really gonna pursue you guys because you're not real. So.
Yep.
He blamed the giant. Well played.
Got some
your
teenage
fault.
angst to work out there.
Nope, I'm just fine, Kurtz. Let's see.
Kurtz didn't have teenagers. He doesn't know how to react to this.
All right, so as you guys
what do I
starting
wanna
to
do?
make your way further down the cavern, Finley,
God.
you're there with Tatiana still, right?
Yeah.
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 Let me scroll back down. What would you like to do?
Everyone else just pieced out. Okay, guys, cool. Tatiana, have you ever met a stone giant before?
It seems kind of like a dumb question at this point, isn't it?
No, I mean, did you want?
No, of course, I've never seen these.
I mean, do you want to meet him? Do you want to say hi, or do you want to introduce yourself? Or?
That's why I'm here. I suppose I should. You're gonna go with me, though, right?
Oh, absolutely, of course. Still holding her hand, and we'll just walk up.
All right, Caldivar's gonna kind of stay back where he was, and his arms are just gonna kind of be folding. He's definitely keeping a watchful eye, but you can see he's kind of has this defeated look on his face.
Cool.
All right.
So as we walk up, I'll be like, one moment, Thor, before you get back to work.
Yes.
Because you said he turned around, right? So. Right.
I will always make time for my dreams.
Well, I mean, if there was ever a dream, there's one standing here next to me. She just wanted to make your acquaintance here. Do you have but a moment just to say a quick hello?
He'll turn very slowly and he'll look straight at her. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And instantly you're gonna see her like taken back.
Whoa,
like,
whoa,
oh,
whoa,
well,
whoa.
how dare you!
Whoa, Thor, I'm standing right here. You don't have to say I'm ugly, but that's fine. I've been called
Not
worse.
you. Bad one. And he'll point over to her, and she's just gonna like jaw drop, like, oh, I can't believe it. And you're gonna see Caldivar starting to walk up. You know, this moment of coming to her aid, and he's gonna put his hand on his shoulder as he kind of walks by. Now, listen here, big guy. Nobody
And
talks to her that way.
I will jump in. I'll be like, hold on a minute there. Calm down, super flat. Okay, hold on. One moment. Now you're seeing this little halfling pointing up at a stone giant. Be like, it's not very nice to talk to dreams like that. I suggest you apologize to the lady right now. And I'm going to cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah, I'm tearing down. I'm tearing down the walls here. In this
Wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
By yourself with Caldevar and the non-healer.
Yep.
Man, guys, I'm so glad that this field trip turned into genocide.
All right,
Hey,
it
you
was
know.
on whisper. I think I just turned it off. I hope it. Let's see, guys. Let's see. It is.
Okay.
All right, what was the DC?
15.
All right, I rolled 12. So that means he fails and does your suggestion. So what was your suggestion?
I said, I suggest you
Apologize.
apologize to the nice lady here. She is a very beautiful woman, and I think you should recognize that, you big oaf.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, that's better. There you
No.
go. See, no harm done.
But I'm not sorry. He's gonna like start having like this dialogue with himself, going back and forth. But
Nope,
I'm not
nope.
sorry.
Go back to your work. Go back to
Why
wake
would I
up
say
here in a
that?
minute. Nope, we're good here,
This
and I'm gonna
is
start
the
walking
weirdest
around.
dream I've ever had, and he's gonna
Yeah, we're gonna
start,
start.
go
I'm
back
gonna
to
start walking around. Yep, that's okay. Yep, we're good.
All right.
Start walking around now.
And so as you guys turn to kind of go away, Tatiana's kind of like the last to kind of leave, and she like is kind of giving him a glare, and he's gonna kind of like dry heave, kind of like as he goes gets to shut.
I'm gonna take her by the hand and walk her out of there. Don't listen to him, dear. He has I don't know what his problem was. You are quite radiant, and I will just catch up to the rest of the group. Holy fuck! Where'd you guys go?
North.
They're out of here.
I guess we got shit to do, huh? All right.
Yeah, I guess
There you
so.
go.
All right, I gotta scroll. All right.
Oh, Finley. I thought we'd lost you.
All right. So
no, no,
Tatiana
no,
and
we're good.
Caldevar are right behind you guys. All right. So Finley, when you are here, do you remember the shenanigans that you had?
Yeah, I think I won a foot race or something, and then I talked to fish.
After that, remember deep inside the cavern, something happened with you. The catapult.
I got shot out of a cannon and broke my goggles.
Yeah, the catapult. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there were these particularly very polished round stones that you remember seeing everywhere. So you're gonna see it as you come walking up. It's gonna instantly catch your eye because you pretended to be one. You know when you were shot out of it. So you're gonna recognize that, and they're actually kind of scattered all around this room. You can see a couple stone giants. One of them up there with this kind of mossy cape coming across him, and there's like this crystalline blue crown. You guys would recognize him as the chieftain. And then there is the shaman who's got this hood coming up, and she looks like she is talking with the chieftain in the distance, which would be just beyond the eyesight. So I gotta scroll up. All right. What would you guys like to do as you start to approach? There's this large ramp coming up out of the water. Everything's exaggerated in size. You can see the ground is trampled, very, very flat. Lots of traffic through here with the giants. To the north of you are going to be these very large arches that are just carved into the mountain face. What would you like to do?
Urger will step forward. Hail, Shaman Helga and Chief Grimir.
And the chieftain will not turn, but the shaman will turn around, and she'll look straight at you. What are you doing here?
We have come to see the new edition.
Well, I'm afraid you missed the arrival. We were told by the other dream that you would be here, but you would be on time, and he promised. Why were you late?
I feel like this is what I want to say. We weren't late. You were just early.
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Go ahead.
Say it.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say
Uh-huh.
that.
Should have dreamed harder.
That's it. Blame the dreamers. That's right.
There you go.
Urgra, tell them we were on official dream business. Tell them that.
I'll actually say, maybe if we didn't have to swim down a river to get here? We would have been here.
Why would a dream need to swim? Can't you just float here? As she's kind of looking at the other giants for confirmation, and they're going to be nodding like, yes, dreams, they can float, they can fly.
Of course not. I have to interact with the world around me as if I were real. Otherwise, I could be anyone. I could be anything. You know this.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you missed the reading. It was a very unique one.
Would you be willing to tell us about it?
Absolutely. And you'll see the chieftain is going to be very, almost angry look on his face. And he's going to turn, and he's kind of walking back and forth, but he's going to kind of go into a room up behind, like not wanting to look or deal with you guys. And she will kind of step forward a little bit, stepping over one of the round stones on the ground. This guy will kind of come back a little ways out of the way. All right. Okay. How much of our culture do you understand? I don't remember why you're here, but you were told that you would be here. Before I begin, what are your questions so you understand the story?
I do recall a teeny bit of the history. I don't want to bumble it up entirely, so is there a way I can make like a quick check to see if I can get some details that I might miss before I just tie my tongue up a bit?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a history check. You tell me what you remember, and I'll help correct you for your moving forward with your speech, based on your roll. Ooh,
hey! 22.
Not bad.
So, I remember going
How do you only have a 5?
Because I'm level 6.
Oh, he doesn't have the -10. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking you had a +10, they were 0. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I remember that there was a painting that went around the cave, and it was basically a progression sort of thing about them. I remember how it showed them eventually coming underground, I think. I know they had what looked like a war depiction, and dragons were involved in it. And of course, just a little bit about the society themselves is that since we're on the world above, we're in the dream area, but they're in reality, which is below ground. That's the best I remember.
All of that was correct. But as you're coming in, you notice like this area right up here, there used to be a large opening, and that's how you guys went in further. That's not there. The area down... You didn't see it on the map, but your character would have saw it, because this place is enormous. I mean, everything's scaled up very, very big. Another area that kind of looped around, the water just kind of disappeared into a hole in the rock face, but there's no... So this area is much, much smaller than it was before. That area where the painting was painted isn't here.
Oh. Okay. Well, the Avenger hasn't gotten to it, but at least I can relay the story of what he did tell me and how he showed me, and understanding, of course, that your reality exists here while we dream above, and only occasionally have the fortune to come down and partake in your reality for what little we can.
Awesome. Because you're spitting back exactly what they believe, they are instantly going to be on board with it. Yep, so you did remember correctly. They think you guys aren't real, you are the dreams, and anything on the surface, but none of that is reality. Only what they see down here is real.
Good job, Rin.
Perfect. Yeah, Urga was going on that vein earlier. Perfect. All right, what would you... I forgot where were we at with the conversation.
She asked how much we knew.
Right. If you had any questions before she began.
I feel questions will come after you tell us.
The reading.
The births of our people are very far apart. And when they come, it is a very important reason because the goddesses put a message in the new arrival's skin. And it is my primary job to interpret the wheel and the message for the future of our people based on the skin of the new arrival.
A very righteous and important task you have. May you share your understanding of the message?
Absolutely, I'll share it with you. It was a very exciting, momentous moment for our people, and the words she's saying is describing it being this great thing, but there's just no emotion behind any of their voices. So she's going on talking about how joyous and important it is. It's going to come out very monotone and like no emotional influence in it, but the words she's saying is describing emotion. All right. New birth was... Yes.
Do I spy with my little eye what I see right here?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. The new arrival... At first, I thought there was something wrong with it. There was deep indentations and scarring all over its skin. It doesn't belong with the rest of how our people look. But I believe the message was clear, as I'm sure you can already tell as well. She's assuming you already know since you're a dream and you're of her dream.
Tech thoughts.
Okay.
Tech thoughts.
How deep are you gonna go? Just doing surface?
So when she says, I'm sure you know what that means, right? She's obviously thinking about what that means, right? So I wanted to tech thoughts to see if I can get that top level answer. So I'll repeat
Absolutely.
back.
All right, surface level. The thing she's going to be thinking about is the deep cavernous pits that was in the skin of this child.
Yes.
Deeper. Like they're deeper. That's if you're just surface level, it's going to be like the indentation in the skin deeper.
So when she says, you surely know what this means, and she's thinking about deep indentations in her skin, in the skin of the child?
Right, and deeper is going to be the main thing on your mind, on her mind. For surface level. You can dive in further if you like.
The Dark Souls? Did we just stumble?
I'm waiting for Finley. I'm gonna try to respond, but I'm waiting for Finley.
All right. Yeah, just give me. I just want to see if I want to dig. I'll just repeat it back. I'll just say, yes, the deep indentations, the deep. Oh boy, the deep. Oh, just so deep. I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over again.
Sure.
And I'll switch the tech thoughts over to like someone else who's standing next to her to see if I can see if he knows what that means while she continues talking.
All right, yeah, the other stone's right there.
I can hopscotch this thing and no one knows that I'm doing it.
All right.
I probe deeper.
When you hop over the other guy, you saying the answer. Deep. Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna be very surprised. So his eyes are slowly gonna widen open and just kind of.
Yeah, I'm hopping over to that guy.
Okay. So the topmost thoughts is like amazed that you knew, and her reaction is going to be stone face. So she just, of course you know. You're of the dream world, and you know everything that I know. Deeper. That was the message that the goddesses had for us. We must go deeper into
Yes,
the
of
mountain.
course. Into the mountain, right? Exactly.
Well, you see, as dreams come and go, the sense of them is hard to really grasp. As we are but figments to your reality, we only carry a fraction of your understanding and require your whole perspective to fully grasp the message. And that's why we are here. We linger as fragments of your thoughts and are able to establish ourselves as whole without your guidance. That is why we appear. When you are uncertain, we form. Perhaps you'd be willing to discuss it further.
After I detect thoughts on the knucklehead over there, I'm going to switch it back over to her, and then I'll be done.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's just gonna be amazed, like that you guys are here and that he's seeing the dream. Like he's heard them talk about it before, but he's reacting as if he'd never seen one before. So that's gonna be his first thought. Is like, I can't believe I'm actually seeing that. Like they're, like, wow, I can't believe I got to witness it. So yeah.
I get that a lot. Just when he usually looks at Finley, just can't explain what they're seeing. But after I read his thoughts for 6 seconds that he's astounded by our presence, I'll switch back over to her and then I'll drop detect thoughts in.
All right. So Tatiana is supposed to be heading this up, but for her, she is just going to be kind of terror struck and like just hang out in the back and just completely just letting you guys do whatever it is you're doing. So you guys would notice that, but she's not speaking up at all. But yeah, go ahead, Rin, carry on.
Well, as I said, perhaps you'd be willing to discuss it further with us, so that we may be brought whole.
It is a clear message I feel from the goddesses. We must dig deeper into the mountains, as this indication of this new one, and it is something that is ugly and it looks very painful for the child, as I think us digging further into the mountain is going to be an ugly event that is very painful, but I believe it is what they want us to do.
May we see the child?
I am afraid that it is customary that once we reveal the child, that there is a period of time when they must remain in darkness. That is where the child is now.
I have no qualm walking into darkness. As a dream, light is not something I require.
Okay. As she's talking with you, she's going to start walking this way and is indicating for you to follow.
Good, away from Kurtz and his sneakiness.
Absolutely, I get what you're getting at. All right, so Rin, if you come with her, you will hold her attention as she is starting to come this way, and she's going to be pointing her arm at this pedestal up there, and you're going to see this very large. It looks stone, round rock that's sitting up on this pedestal. But Mr. Kurtz, Glasskin, you seem to be very sneakily moving around.
Yeah, just
what are you up to? What's up,
just meandering past. I see this glowing blue ball.
Okay.
And Kurtz's monkey brain activates and remembers that he's supposed to be getting those. So I'm just casually meandering about.
Hibbity bobbity boop, what?
Yeah. He's just
like window shopping.
Walk up to it and sort of look down, look around, pick it up and put it in his 25-pound chest like he was supposed to do it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Since we didn't get any kind of sneak checks or anything like that, this larger guy, who is right here, is going to...
If he notices me, I'm just going to go...
Okay.
He thinks I'm a magnificent dream man.
Sure. You're going to start grabbing the sphere, and as you do, he's going to walk up, and he's going to grab the stone next to him, And he's going to start tossing it in the air to his hands.
I'll do the same.
All right, so you're throwing the blue orb. All right, so the orb on this is bigger than it is on the map, but it's sized to 1 square. So, all right. He's gonna look at you very excitedly, and he's gonna say, "It looks to me that you want to have a competition to see who can throw these stones the farthest."
I look around for the party that has abandoned me.
As you walked away from?
I can't even see you, man, from where I'm standing. So I'm just trying to play this correctly. I can't see you.
I think, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. And let's make it a little bit smaller. All right. So it's sitting on top of these other ones here. All right, so he's going to be excited. He's going to bring his stone and point you to come over here, and he's going to say we're going to throw him down the way you guys walked up. So you have the sphere in hand, and you're going to come down with him?
I'm going to pick up another boulder, one of the rock ones, and hope that he's stupid enough not to notice that I've changed it out.
Okay. So the boulders are the size of your body. Like, these are massive. So you're not going to be able to pick those up, but there are other rocks there if that's what you're going for.
Kurtz.
Oh, is he frozen?
Is he frozen?
Oh my god, he is.
He's frozen in a very pondering way. Look at him. He's like,
I know.
Do I want to throw the rock or not?
You guys keep interrupting him. He's going to say something any moment.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, shh.
Go ahead. I left him speechless. All right. We're going to pan over to Rin until he... Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
I don't like keep going when the screens are all screwed up. Should we go on another break, or do you guys want to end here? It is almost 10 o'clock. I'll leave it up to you guys. Go ahead and 3-way vote it.
AJ's sick.
That's up to you guys. Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
okay with
AJ's not
doing
feeling
whatever.
I'm fine either way. Do you just want to?
Connor.
Yep, Connor, it's your decision.
I'll say let's cut it for tonight.
Okay, perfect. All right, that's where we will end it. Sorry about this, guys. See, can I lean in here? Oh, there I am. All right, sorry, guys. Have a good night.
Oh wait, where do I lean? Oh, I'm good. Never mind.
You're fine. You're
Okay,
in Rin's
but
square.
you're in Rin's spot.
Fantastic.
All right, so Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific is when Season 1 of HotA plays. I'm sorry about the disconnect that we had, but we'll pick up right where we left off. Next week will be episode 43. We appreciate you guys being here. And if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you saw, make sure you follow, subscribe, like, all the different clicky buttons. Really helps us out. We got,
all the
looks like we
clickies.
had rated earlier. We had 98 viewers, so that was fun for a little bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
Hopefully we catch you guys next week. We'll see you later.
Good
Bye,
night.
Bye, guys.
Haha.